Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Jerry Show. My name is Jerry. I'm in Las Vegas, of course. And yeah, we are. Don't do it. Anyway, we're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch right now. Hope everybody's had a great week. And my heart goes out and you know, may God watch over all the people in California with these terrible fires. And yeah, it's just really sad what's going on in California right now. Anyway, we have lots of people in the back room, and yeah, we're going to stream for about 3 hours today. Hello, everybody in chat. Guy the Jedi. Let's see, that guy makes is sick in bed. I hope you get feeling better. Hello, Clayton. Delos Logos 3D Printing. Oi. Hello, Derek. Jose, how you doing? Checking over on Twitch. Betty Boop. Hello, Betty Boop. Da Vinci, how are you doing? Hello, everyone. Yeah, we got a bunch of people in the back room. We got lots to talk about today, and so let's get going. Let's see who we got back here. I think I know who this guy is. Hey, Matt.
Hey, everyone. Oh, my camera's a little bit too high up.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey. Word.
Hey, Dave.
Hola, everyone.
Zany Maker Zach, hello.
Hey, how's it going, my friends and family?
Tor, what's going on?
Howdy.
Looking spiffy there, Zany.
Zany.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend.
I didn't know we are that important.
He's going out on a date.
All right.
No, it's
Jerry.
a doctor's party.
Okay,
Hey,
Jerry.
Taco.
The ones I want here are here for my little thing. I say it's time for a strip tease. Wah,
Okay,
wah,
if
wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Where is it? Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Go, Kenny. Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Well, it's good you're finally trying. It's great.
Wah, wah.
Been using it for years, and I love it.
Oh. I even
Get your
got
brush.
this.
Yeah, get your little brush. You got to get your acid brush.
Damn it. Come on, come out. So, what do you guys think of my strip tease? Huh?
All right.
And I got a big 'em.
Oh, you got the big boy.
Great stuff. It's just that if you vape, keep that put away so you don't grab the wrong bottles.
Have you ever seen me vape? I don't
We had
vape.
a guy at work who actually mixed up the bottles of Vision Minor and his vape juice, and he did hit it.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I actually
Whoa.
put it in my pipe, and then I realized it. Like, so I took the whole end off, threw it in the garbage, went and got another one, and just replaced the whole piece. Didn't want to go there.
Why
He
am I
was
still...
coughing up a lung or two for a bit.
Wow.
A little worse than a dry hit.
Wow, look at Zany Maker Zach. He's got his tie on. Looks like he's got a hot date tonight, huh?
No dates. I'm going to a doctor's party.
Awesome.
Can
Can we get a
you guys
twirl,
see-
Zach? We got to get a twirl.
Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
Because on my end, it's black.
No, we see you
That's it.
frozen, but didn't want to tell you that you're frozen, but you appear to be frozen, but we can see you.
Thing is, though, I was debating between this tie and the other tie because they
What
said
the other tie?
they said wear something gold, and I was like, I have 3 gold ties. This is the other one, but it's like more yellow than gold. And this is a classy, elegant.
Right.
So it's a gold. So I'd go with the one you have on it for the gold. I do like the other one, but if they said gold, I go with that one.
So, hey, you want to know a little fun fact about me? I have a collection of over 100 ties.
Ooh. I hate to tell you, Zach, I might have about the same, but I never wear mine. I collected mine over 15 years of being a hotel manager, and I got one about every week. So I have a very large collection that I never wear, ever, unless it's a special occasion.
So
I've never owned a tie. I don't know how to tie a tie, and years ago I had a clip-on. That was it.
Oh, Jerry. Oh,
I have no idea how to tie a
You
tie.
animal.
I'll have to watch a video.
no.
I'm a t-shirt type person. T-shirt, blue jeans,
Well, there are reasons for it.
or polo shirt with like a little collar on it. It's like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, David, how's the war going?
Barn's going great. So I'm calling Jeremy later on tonight because me and Jeremy never got together. We both got busy. But yeah, it's doing great. Sitting here, enjoying it, resting comfortably, peacefully, safe.
Wow.
You know another thing I hate. You know another thing I hate in life when your nuts and bolts, your metrics, when the little spacers for the different sizes pop out accidentally.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, and then you got it. You can print a part. There's a
Yeah, Ben Boo
The
has
one
it.
piece.
and all you do is you drop them down and it'll actually drop into the slots. I have two of
Yep.
them over here. It comes
Yeah,
in real handy. You just have to sit there and let them roll.
And I had when I was working on my rat rig, I was using one of those because there were so many, there's so much hardware with a rat rig. But anyways, on another news, before we really get going, because I was telling how frustrated I was with the camera and everything, or no, not camera, monitor on the SB08. I found out. Pay attention to detail, stupid.
Well, that's a mess.
Anyways, Nadar, the creator of the top hat, does specify on the screen. Because I was just thinking, oh, well, a 5-inch Big Tree Tech is a 5-inch Big Tree Tech.
Nope.
No. There's
no.
a 1.1 and a 1.2.
Different
I
version.
have
Yeah.
I have a 1.1. This top hat calls for a 1.2. And what the difference is, because I did look it up this morning, is the ports are about right there. So I will have, because I ordered it, will be here Monday. I'll have plenty of room to plug my stuff in. So while we're waiting for everybody to join us this afternoon, I came up with another idea. It's like, okay, well now what am I gonna do with this? Well, instead of having to turn my head all the time looking at my printer, because right now it's printing my new top hat, because my last one I had up there was glued, and that's not the way you do it. So I'm just starting all over, and now I know what I need to do. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little monitor right by my stuff here, and I'll just have, I'll have my printer up so I can look down there and make sure nothing's happening.
Oh, kind of like a Panda Touch.
Or you could put a mirror on the wall in front of you and just look in the mirror.
Yeah, but it's on the end of the shed.
Yeah.
I'm in my 60s, dude. I need something right in front of me.
Right, a minute ago, your video blinked black, and then it came right back. So I don't know. Yours there, and you're not frozen, but it did blink. Let me pull Zach up, see what he wanted to show here.
Turnkey chainmail.
This is
That
what I
looks like
call
chainmail.
the silver scrapyard. This is a work of art, friends and family. Yeah, no, this is what came off the bamboo.
We're
Exactly.
doing chainmail. We're doing chainmail.
Yeah, so that's that one. What's supposed to look like
It's called fail mail.
fail mail.
Fail mail.
Here's what's supposed to look like.
Damn.
And this isn't expanded yet. This is 1 to 3 parts that will cover my whole body.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So this is one part. This is for my sleeves. Believe it or not, this is soaked filament too, by the way.
Question: how are you gonna repair it if you damage it?
So
people are gonna hit you.
I got these little linking chains that I can replace to fix it.
Nice.
So, oh my gosh, Dave. Everyone look at Dave. Wait.
Who's Dave? I don't know any Dave.
Dave's not here, man.
Looks good.
Open the door. Who is it? Dave. Dave's not here, man. Cheech and Chong,
Hold on.
So,
Now I can hear you guys. Yeah.
Did you
This
cut
is
the
the
top, or
tablet.
did it come that way?
It comes this way. It came with a total of 3 different packs of files. So this one is separated up into 4 different segments. So there's the faceplate, which is this first plate up here, that prints by itself, and then it's split between 1 and 2.
Cool.
And these print separately, and then the top part prints and goes right on the top. Now I didn't put this all the way together on the top. I did weld it together on the inside, but I want to go ahead and put the foam in here for my head. So it obviously has a little bit of play in here so I can get the foam in here.
Looks nice.
And then also get the inserts for the eyes. And I still got accent pieces that print all around this as well.
Excellent.
So,
Oh, that looks good.
I'll give you kudos. Your helmet looks a lot cooler than mine.
Whenever I print helmets in one piece, I never use internal supports, and I have very minimal damage on the top. But if it's sliced off, that's even better.
yeah, this one I did not use supports on it. Did recommend supports, and obviously nobody's seeing that, and that's getting covered up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Ladies and
finish is
gentlemen,
perfectly
Rob Mink
fine.
is here. Hey, Rob.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Rob.
Rob,
Hey guys, how you doing?
good.
Hey,
not
my
too-
friend.
Tor, you wanted to show
And
us
Tor.
something there, right?
What?
You wanted to show us your printer you're working on? I've seen you grabbed it a couple
Oh.
times.
Oh yeah, no, I was actually working on it. I wasn't showing
Oh,
you off
okay.
yet. But well, catching up with Dave pretty quickly. Got the all-wheel
I don't-
drive up.
There you go. I don't see a CAN bus installed yet. See, I have a CAN bus. It's not reading the extruder.
Yeah, I got another question about May. And, are there a bunch of old farts there too?
Yes.
Good. I
Yes.
don't want to be the
You
only.
will not be the only one, Kenny. You may actually be a youngin. There's quite a few youngins, but there's an older gen there as well.
All right.
Oh, did you want to? Oh no, the wife is here. Hold on.
Yeah, and I just found out somebody I haven't seen since 10 will be at the next picnic, so now I'm in trouble.
Ooh.
How you been, Jerry?
Oh, gamer dad. Hello. Oh, doing
Then
real
again,
good.
but then again, I got a trailer, so
I had a cold for a couple weeks. I finally got over a head cold, and I have something else happening right now that I'm not going to talk about, that I've had for 3 weeks, but hopefully that'll get better soon.
I hope so too.
So, how have you been, Rob?
I've been really good. I've been slammed with like my day job has been
Oh,
keeping me at 11 for. Sorry.
but it goes to 11.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna mute for a second. Sorry, Jerry. Sorry,
No
Zach.
worries.
it's all good. Also, Kenny, thank you for sending me that link.
That's pretty cool, huh?
You just blinked again.
I'm going to be buying one.
I knew it.
I am like absolutely engrossed in like trying to do all these projects now. Now that I got the all electronics for my jukebox build, so on Thursday nights I'm going to be working on that. But yeah,
You think you can get
So-
the parts cheaper?
Hmm?
Are you going to just buy the kit, or you think you can get the parts cheaper?
I can get the parts cheaper. Yeah, no, because I already just dropped $200 on all electronics for the jukebox build. So,
Do you still have it up?
what up?
The thing that we're talking about, so people can see what we're talking about. Because it's actually a new item.
Oh, I don't have it up right now. I have it saved on my R computer.
I can pull it up real quick because it's actually kind of cool.
It is. It's amazing because it uses a accelerometer inside the chip that detects move, and then it sends that code. Yeah, it's. I love it.
I'll pull it up.
But yeah, no, I'm excited about that. Oh, and I should mute this for it doesn't scream every single minute.
Anyways, don't be shy. Go ahead and it's gonna take me a second to find it.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, no, Yeah, I'm also working on another project with my group of friends at my makerspace. Those are all printing on the Neptunes right now, and that's printing some chainmail. This is printing client orders. All the printers are running today.
All the printers.
Even the what's it called? Oh, jeez, what was that?
Hope that wasn't me.
Was that me? I muted and unmuted.
I have no idea who did it. Oh.
Testing.
Yeah,
I see his.
is it mine?
It
I
is
don't know.
not
Oh,
me.
you probably would.
It is not me.
I'm not sure.
That was some weird.
It's not Kenny.
Matt, is it you?
Wait till I hear it again.
Otherwise, I would be.
What, Matt?
Otherwise, there would be a screen around it if you talk or
Yeah.
a loud noise.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Oh, we lost somebody.
Was it
I
Dave?
think that was my mic.
Dave's
Sorry,
not
guys.
here.
Hello.
Everybody who was listening.
Hey.
We had some
Air
technical
compressor leak. Yep,
difficulties.
that's exactly what it sounded like.
Yeah, no, I thought that was my mic for a second there.
Dan,
well,
I
if
only
it's
break,
yours, you probably wouldn't hear it.
Dan, I only break ears with my bird, and he's happy right now. He's eating.
That guy might say this is my mic, which I would believe.
It might
it
have been
looked
Dave.
like it was
I
yours
haven't heard it
because I
come
saw
back
the
yet. and
ringer
Dave
on
Yeah.
hasn't said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
I
And
wonder
yes,
if
That is
he'll-
weird.
sorry.
Here
I'm
he
just
is.
staring at this mic saying, are you going to scream at me?
So, how much weight your bird's gonna gain if you feed him every day what he likes? A lot.
What was that, Matt?
How much weight your bird would gain if you feed him everything what he likes?
It's not necessarily that he gain a lot of visible weight. It's more that he dies of heart disease.
Oh,
Alright.
consume time.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm.
So he would
Somebody
not
asked
get
if I
like.
have an SVO1 up there. Yes, that is an old SVO1, like the first generation, not the newer one with Clipper.
So
Tor,
he would not get like.
How far away are
human
you from the
feathers.
fires up there?
Like 6 hours north.
Okay,
It's down south.
that's really sad.
Yeah. I was actually, just before I joined the stream, I was watching Ewit. Not Bitwit. He just lost his house, but there was a lot of houses that are just completely gone.
All right. This is it. This is what Zach and I were talking about. And I got all excited. So as you see right there on the top where it says Venue Lab, it says new.
Test.
Yep,
Okay, there
test.
we go.
Hello?
Testing.
Perfect.
Yep, it's working.
Back. Oh, thank God.
That's cool.
Oh,
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Is that Neil
Is that
Pixels? or-
Cool. That's neat.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but that's what we were talking about. And there's the overview on it, what it looks like. So I guess it's on both ends.
Yep.
And then there's actually an app. It's got Bluetooth, so you can send all kinds of different sounds to it.
Got 2 more people dropping in.
All right, that's it.
Thank you, 3D and Josh.
And that is in the
Hey,
makers.
Josh.
That if you want to look at some of the stuff later, they got all kinds of new stuff. That is in Bamboo Labs store, Makerspace Supply.
Nice. Very cool. Hello, guys. Welcome in.
How you doing?
Hey.
I'm trying to see what printers are behind Rob Mink there. So I told him I never wanted to see that thing again. So
It is visible all the way down there.
Oh yeah, I see it down there on the floor.
It's a piece of junk.
Which
I
one?
can't get it to work right.
I told you it's a piece of shit.
What printer?
I don't know. After we've trashed it, I don't know if I really want to. It's
Which printer did you try?
it's a convertible auto ejection belt, and
Oh,
It's a printer that'll
Paul
print
did a video.
45 degrees, 90 degrees. It's got a belt. Wonderful concept. Maybe lacking a lot on delivery,
yeah, it basically is a bed.
especially with the electronics.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that PISA or whatever they're using is so underpowered. The screen doesn't respond.
Yeah, it's MKS something or another. I
Oh,
don't
Simon?
remember.
Yeah, but they basically used the guy that designed it used a belt as a bed slinger.
Yeah.
So the belt goes back and forth for 90-degree printing. And then when you want to switch it to belt mode, you have to like unbolt the hot end and flip it around and move wing nuts to reposition it and
Wow.
load up a different firmware.
Just to have a second printer, that's too much work.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why my
Scott,
car
that's
was-
one of the ones you dumped at 3D Printopia.
Yeah, there was. I think I dumped. What did I dump? 20
Yeah, it was a lot.
Wow.
20 some printers that I gave away there.
Wow.
I don't think
You brought down
1210 this is quite the right number here.
You brought down a U-Haul, right?
No, I had my own trailer that I bought specifically for going to the 3D events that I've since gotten rid of.
Oh, it's a shame.
But yeah, I'm not going to any more events. I've had my fill.
But I'm going to be in there in May. Come on, man.
No, I can't afford that one. For what a
3D Medic
hotel room, I'm leaving. I'm leaving in a few weeks to go to the Philippines for 2 weeks, Kenny. And my round trip airfare and 10 nights a hotel at a 5-star hotel in Cebu City, Philippines, is less than 4 nights a hotel at Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival.
Wow.
Oh, geez.
I believe it.
So
$1,000 a
It's
night.
like it's you and me, Zach.
yeah,
What?
Big
Sharing
spoon,
a
little
room.
spoon.
We're sharing
if
a
I
room.
go,
Scott.
it'll be I'll get in my airplane and fly up for the day and then fly back home. But I won't be. I'll just show up as an attendee for a few hours and go home. But I'm not having anything. I'm not going there as and just not doing it anymore. So
Present. You're not going
Scott,
to
can I
present.
ask how many years you've done it and how many events you've attended?
So I've been to Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival twice, 3D Printopia / Earth 3 times, and Midwest Rep Rap Festival twice. So I don't remember when the first time was that I went, but it was like 3 years ago.
don't
And-
forget Smurf.
Been to a few of them.
Oh yeah,
But
I've been to
you're-
Smurf. So
You'd consider yourself more of a maker rather than somebody who's making money off of it, correct?
by the time it's all said and done, for the year 2024, what I spent out of pocket versus what I received back from the companies that I was working with, which was Polymaker, Fabrico, LDO, Big Tree Tech, I spent about $9,000 more out of pocket going to these events than I received in compensation for the work that I did for the companies I was representing there.
Ooh,
Hence the reason why I'm out.
Did you ever represent Rat Rig? Because I know you built one.
Hey, Mr. Diesel.
No, I did not build a rat rig. I only brought it to Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival. It was shipped to me, and then I brought it to Rocky Mountain for them to display. and then brought it back home, and I crated it back up, and ModBot has it now. Well, last I knew, ModBot had it. I don't know where it's gone since. So
Yeah.
Oh.
I did recoup some of my money back when I sold my trailer, because all of that money calculated in. I also bought that brand new trailer back in February, and that was considered a business expense. And I've since sold the trailer and recouped. So I'm down to about $4,000 out of pocket, but $4,000 out of pocket to go to these events? No.
Yeah, I'll bet.
It's not worth it. So,
Well, for you, it's a lot of work too. It's like you said, you'd rather go take your plane down, attend the show, and have fun attending it, because
Exactly.
once you're a show in it, you're there, and it's a lot of work.
yeah. That was what was nice about what the hell's that one I went to in San Francisco?
Open sauce.
Open sauce.
Open sauce. I was just there as an attendee and got to hang out for 3 days and walk around and talk to people and look at things. And I was under no, I didn't have to be at a booth. I didn't have to be there to set stuff up. I didn't have to be there to take stuff down. I didn't have to be there an hour before to get ready. I wasn't there till the end of the day. I could come and go as I please, and that was fantastic.
You eat whenever you want.
Yeah, and then Smurf was the same way. I went to Smurf. I didn't have to get up early that morning and rush down there to get ready. I got up early that morning and ate breakfast with Natalie, 3D Print Bunny, and all the Voron people, and they went away. I went back up to my room, kicked back, watched TV, fell asleep for a little while, and then went and stopped at Greg's and got a chicken bake and walked down to the event. And I could come and go as I pleased, and it was so much more relaxing than being at the event. Because like Rocky Mountain.
Hello. How you doing today? There's a link if you like to drop one.
I gotta agree with Scott on that. When we were doing 3D Printopia, we kind of got stuck at the booth and kind of missed the enjoyment of walking around and seeing all the.
You're there. It's more. That's where I mentioned you're either a maker and you're trying to like push what you're making, which is that making you money at the end of the day. Like, and now you're presenting yourself as more than a maker. And
I'm making things right now.
What is that, Scott?
We're even getting.
It's a 50 millimeter cube with a thermocoupler inside of it.
We're even getting feedback.
And then there's one in the printer that's printing.
Am I muted
right now? And
we can hear you.
Okay, go ahead, Scott. Sorry.
It's not picking it up, but so this cube right here is the one that's 21 degrees on the internal temperature. And the one that's in the printer right now is the 92.8. Well, that's what it peaked out at. Let's see where it's. Oh, now it's peaked out at 100.
Nice.
That's fun. So you've just got normal thermostat going on in there for.
It's a thermocoupler inside of a 50 millimeter cube. It's for a new. It's for a new round of testing projects. It's actually it pauses that layer, and I put the thermocoupler in, and then it continues on printing. So you can see the layer line right above where the thermocoupler is. That's where it paused and restarted. But
Lee Murray 3D and Matt popping back in.
Good to see you doing videos still.
Hello, how we doing?
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
I see your comment on YouTube, Miss Lee Murray 3D, but it wouldn't show up my program, so I couldn't show it on the screen. I don't know why it didn't work.
Huh.
Bug in a glitch in Talk Studio. And I'm not sure how many people that I can have on screen, but if people want to keep joining, we'll find out when we're running my
We're going to max it out today, ain't we?
We're going to find out.
Yeah. Which printer did I give you?
Huh?
Oh, that guy made a comment that I got enjoyment from giving him a POS. I'm asking which printer I gave him.
Oh.
Because I made it very clear to everybody that some of the printers work and some of the printers didn't, and
some of them were literally pieces.
Some of them were literally pieces of crap, and
Yep. He warned you. He warned everybody.
Everything.
They can leave or they're going in the dumpster, but they weren't
That's what
going
he
back
said.
in the trailer. Now
Everything can be fixed if you take the time to fix it.
the guy that there was an FL Sun Delta, a great big FL Sun Delta. That printer was in perfect shape and worked beautifully. It's just way too big for. I mean, I had no room for it, and literally a guy scooped that out of the trailer and went running up the hill with it as we're unloading the trailer, carrying it to his car. So, and then there were some enders that worked just fine as well, but.
Lee Murray 3D, I think there's an echo on you guys.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Somewhere.
Twitch or YouTube.
I'm trying to see
Anyways.
what's going.
When Scott was sharing, what I was going to say was even at the picnic that I'm an admin for on the Facebook page, we're getting feedback because we are getting older from the band members. You know, the guys that actually perform for us for free. You know, they bring all their crap up the hill because we're actually on a hill at a park. It's almost like a forest, almost a park in California. But yeah, we're getting feedback now that hey, I want to roam around. I want to check people out. I want to socialize instead of being stuck under the pavilion all the time, going smoke on the water. You know.
To toss it out there, I do know that I think at least 3D Printopia and I'd say probably Armor as well. You know, if you need somebody to actually like stay at your table for a hot minute where you got to go to the bathroom, get some food, maybe you want to go say hi to a couple friends, you can ask for help. Like these places want you to feel comfortable and they want you to also have fun. So just ask for help if ever you feel like this is something I need or request or desire.
It's me time, in other words.
Yeah, you know, like we all need 15 minutes. Like I always joke with Rob, you know, that we got our buddy John's, couple Johns that we've had different years that went out and go get these magical McDonald's cheeseburgers that bring tears to your eyes because you don't even know at that point that oh my God, I need to eat. and just amongst trying to scarf down a burger for a minute, people are still like at you.
Yeah, you don't want to take food back to your booth and set at your booth and try to eat because it's
not gonna happen.
I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, you're not going to eat. You're going to wind up wasting food because people can see you sitting there trying to stuff food in your mouth, and they're just
under the table.
They expect you that you have time during that time. It's like, no, I want to stuff my face. Leave me alone.
Look at all those fancy printers on the wall behind Libri 3D. How you guys doing today? Your backdrop looks amazing. I love it. Looks great. All them pretty colors.
Thank you. We're doing all right, man. We just jumped in for a few minutes. We're getting ready to have to run into town here for you, but it's been a while since we've been on your stream, so we want to jump in and say hi, see how everybody was doing. And we just finished our stream of, I don't know, we end up finishing right when you start, but we stopped about 15 minutes early. I try to raid into you sometimes. We've done it a few times, but we couldn't do it today.
Well, I appreciate it. You're always welcome. It's hard to stream for 3 or 4 hours and go on another stream because your brain starts turning to mush. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because that's typically right now I'm starting to get just a little bit hangry.
Yeah.
Get him a Dew. Get him a Mountain Dew. He'll be fine.
I'm Mountain Dewed out. I need some.
There's no more McRibs and McDonald's. I checked yesterday.
I got my last one the other day then.
Yeah, they're garbage, but they're good. That's all I can say. They're good. I enjoy them.
I'm going to date myself
garbage
here,
all
but
day. I love garbage.
channeling my inner radar.
Rob, what are you drinking?
What you
Grape
got, Rob?
knee-high.
Knee-high.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember.
Grape knee-high. I've had peach knee-high.
Have you watched MASH?
Yes.
Yes.
Radar drank these.
Oh, okay. Never paid attention.
Now I have the song stuck in my head. Thank you, Rob.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen that.
Yeah.
You know what is good? Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah, I used to love Hogan's Heroes. You know, my brother and most of my family has watched MASH over and over and over. I think I've only seen like one episode. I never did get into MASH, but I loved Hogan's Heroes.
Hogan's Heroes.
Gunsmoke.
Yeah,
So you're using a different.
Oh man.
You used to use Streamlabs, I'm sorry, StreamYard before. You switched to something different here. So
I'm in Talk Studio now. I used StreamYard
Yeah.
forever. Then they jacked the price up. They were doubling it. And then I almost went back because for Black Friday, they had it on sale, but it was only for 1 month. Where last year they had a sale for $10 for 12 months. And I just kept it going. And then
Yeah.
I just try to save money where I can. I'm paying
Yeah,
19 bucks a month for this. When you're a guest on here, you can't type in chat. You have to go to Twitch or YouTube and type that way, but you can see it and it's all 1080p. So it's got some quirks, but it's 19 a month.
Yeah, I noticed when I clicked on my video, it says you can change it to, I think it came in on 480, but I changed it to
1080, yeah.
1080, yeah.
And then if I full screen anybody, it takes a minute for it to settle down. Like right now, you're blurry, but if I give it like 10 seconds, it should be real. There it goes.
Yeah,
Because it auto adjusts the bit rate for the videos, so it's less right now. It's a lower resolution right now, but it'll go up to 1080p once you're full screen or larger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tor and Tim have been using this program for quite a while.
Yeah, I've not used Talk Studio before. I've seen this new one I've been wanting to check out. What is it called? It's a substitute for OBS. What is it called? I can't remember the name of it. No, it's not Streamlabs. That one's been out for a while. What's it?
Talk Studio used to be called Melon or something like that.
It's a new one that
Studio.
Hang on.
Yeah, I thought it did start with an M, and you were trying to get me to use it on
Meld. Have you heard of it? It's called Meld Studio.
Meld. I'll look into it. MELD.
MELD, yeah. And so if you want it, it's right now it's in beta. If you want it for Windows, you have to put your email address in. They'll send you a link to download it. I downloaded it to check it out. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of it's like OBS setup. Streamlabs kind of the same deal. It's got some cool transitions to switch from scenes already in there and some different stuff. And now they're kind of implementing it in with Lumina. That's how I found out about it, because I keep up with Lumina Stream stuff.
Well, if you're going solo, OBS is perfect, but if you want guests on, then you got to run a different program to have other people on.
Yeah. OBS is great. I mean, that's what we use for her Twitch in there too.
Zachary, we put out the link if he wants to drop in. He hasn't been on in a while. He's been busy, I guess. There's the link, Zach. What in the hell is I going to say? I don't know.
How you doing, Zach?
We've got 43 people watching right now, and 7 of them are on Twitch. The rest are on YouTube.
Nice.
Well, Jerry, I've got to go in a little bit, actually. I was hoping to be on here for a nice long time, but apparently my son wasn't listening to a conversation and stayed somewhere he shouldn't have, thinking that I was going to give him a ride. So I've got to go give him a ride.
Yeah, we know how that goes.
Well, I hope everything turns out okay. And if you have time, you're welcome to come back. We're always here.
Oh, thanks. I don't have to leave quite yet. Sorry?
You got conned by the child.
Yep.
How old?
He was listening to the beginning of the conversation, not the end of the conversation. He's 16. But
I have a 16 and 17-year-old daughter, and my 16-year-old loves to say, "Yeah, I have a ride there and back," and then she'll get there and be like, her mom said she can't. I'm like, oh, great.
Well, have a great day, Rob.
Right.
He does have a ride and back technically now.
Yeah. That's about like the stuff that happens. Yeah.
Just use Discord to add people. I don't understand the comment. How can you add people through Discord to your stream?
Use Discord to add people.
All I can say is at least they're not calling from jail.
That's true.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
But
Jerry, can I show off the baby belt and talk about it real quick?
Sure, show off whatever you want.
Yes.
You want a full screen, or you want to add another screen?
You should build a baby
no,
belt.
you can just full screen me.
Built a baby belt.
There you go.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So this is baby belt 2.4. 2.5 has been released. It has better tensioners. But for people that are not familiar with baby belt, it's available as a kit now. Wonderfully. It is a belt printer. It can do 30 and 45 degrees, adjustable with just 2 bolts. We're actually working on a clipper implementation so that you can, the printer will know what mode it's in. You won't even have to change any config or, well, you don't have to change config now, but if you send it the wrong slice, it'll say, hey, this is not the right, I'm in this mode, you're in the wrong mode. This one doesn't have a heated bed, but they can have heated beds. And I'm just really, I can't believe that there's kits available for this. One company
through Fabrico, right?
from Fabrico. There's another company.
Yeah, remember who drug Hector over to the Baby Belt booth and.
I do, Scott. I appreciate that.
I know you were having trouble getting him pinned down. That's why I grabbed him and brought him over there and made him stand there and talk to you.
Very much appreciate that because he had reached out to me at EARTH not last year but the year before.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I totally want to make kits, and then I was kind of like poking him, and
he forgets.
He's busy.
How much are the kits, Rob?
What was that?
How much are they going for?
I think Fabrico has them right now for $330 or $325.
Yeah, they're a good price. They're a good price.
If you'd like to put a link in private chat, I'll be happy to share it for you.
Oh, sure, thanks.
Or anything else you want to show, I can full screen you again.
$329 right now at Fabrico. But that doesn't include
Rob
a
built me
belt.
one.
Yeah, it doesn't include the print belt. You've got to, but it's just iron-on and cotton fabric. You can get this stuff for $10.
Is yours Ninja Turtles?
Mine is Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And Josh, that one has fan 3 connected to a voice module, right?
Yeah, I think I disabled it. So, but yeah, you can explain what you did to it because it was kind of fun that you put that in there, right?
Yeah, I put a spare audio module from our Target system we had at EARTH a couple years ago in there. So when you turn fan 3 on, it plays Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song.
Oh. That's epic.
Nice.
So,
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love.
Thanks, Scott. Here's the link right here, guys.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Scott. Yeah. But thanks, guys. I still cannot believe that like my little toy pet project is now available for sale. It's like
That's really cool.
Floors me.
I think once you get a kit, you've made it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. But I do apologize. Like I said, my son, I do have to go leave to get him in just a couple minutes. So
not a problem.
It's understandable.
You have a great day, and you're always welcome. If we're on here later, we stream for at least 3 hours. You're welcome to drop back in if you like, and have a great weekend.
Thanks, Jerry. I'll try to. I don't know what my day is going to look like
when
now.
you pick your son up, let him know he's buying lunch on the way home.
I already got lunch, but
he's getting donuts.
Come anyway.
He's not getting lunch.
Unless he's buying.
Tell me he's not getting any pudding because he's got to eat his meat first. Can't have any pudding if he just need his meat.
He wouldn't get the reference. 16-year-olds, they don't get like 80% of the references. It makes me feel so old.
Yeah, mine don't either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the struggle here as well, Rob. We understand.
Struggle is real.
Mm-hmm.
Struggle's real.
You guys see Guardians of the Galaxy?
I was playing with Switcher Studio.
Man, most of you guys were kids when that song came out. What are you talking about?
Hitchhiker's of the Galaxy. You know the Babblefish? That's what we need for the young one.
What is going on?
Well, I'm gonna hop out, guys. Thanks again.
Take care,
Rob.
Rob.
Yeah, Rob.
Love you all.
Hey, you have fun. Stay crazy.
Now I got the song stuck in my head.
Zach, you
All
looking
yards
spiffy today.
That's what I was
Thank
thinking.
you.
Did you just get off work?
No, I'm actually going to a doctor's party.
Oh,
Okay.
a doctor's party.
Is this the one where they're taking you out? The free dinner?
Like
Are you bringing that apple along with you?
the apple.
Look what I've made.
The teeth.
Is that the one?
The devil's teeth.
That was already casted again. I
Zach,
made it into a mold.
Did you hear what she said?
I
I said,
didn't.
is this the one where they're taking you out? for free dinner, and it's like a the doctor's taking everyone out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you mentioned.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
some lobster.
Employee appreciation outing.
Steak and lobster. Yep.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, though, we have an open bar.
Oh.
What's the address?
I'm always good for that.
Do you have a ride home?
I have the backseat of my car and a pedal and blanket. So
That's freezing. Are you crazy?
this is
Hey, Zach,
Keep those keys in your pocket.
Zach,
no in the backseat. Yes.
pick some towels and some sprays to clean that stuff up after you're done.
Zach,
Don't leave your
Zach, how
keys in
far
a
of a
bucket.
drive is it?
How far away are you?
If you're ever drunk, if you're ever
Don't put your
drunk
keys
and
in a
sleep
bowl.
your car, do not have your keys
Oh my
in the car.
gosh.
They got to be outside of the vehicle. Or
Jerry.
you can get a DUI with top pulls up.
Completely outside is that?
Or if you lose it while driving down the street, driving home, and you lose it, right? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Bring a couple rags with you.
Oh
Zach,
no, I have
Zach,
that.
how far of a drive is it from your house to where you're going?
45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take a big beach towel.
So it's not a Uberable drive then.
Drink water in between.
Yeah, a beach towel, Zach, a beach towel, and an extra shirt. Or in your case, maybe even a pair of pants too.
Big piece.
Yeah. Years ago, my wife.
Kenny knows how to party, man.
Years ago, my wife was
Extra
in my truck and
Yeah, 'cause, you know, anything can happen after a party, man.
I know. I need my protection.
Zach, is that stitch? Did you sew that together?
No, this is 3D printed.
The whole piece?
That's like what he had
Yep.
earlier, but now it's like massive. Like what he had when he brought it here, but it's like way more.
Oh, okay, so you
This
printed
is
layer on
used-
top of layer. Okay, yeah, that's a long one.
Yeah.
I forgot those print. They can go on top and top and
Is
top
that
and
a
layer.
Wexter model?
These, of course, are Wexters. Their mini
Oh,
is
yeah.
pushed up to 200%. And I was
Katie's
just
licking
testing
your
the
head.
difference between, yes. She's going to
Katie's
clean
licking
me.
your head.
She's going to clean me.
Got catnip on
But
my
these, they're
Stop.
done in the exact same 0.16 millimeter layer heights. This one is done on the K1 with the new E3D Obsidian hot end. And then
Okay.
this one is done on the FL Sun T1 Pro. This one I had to slow down because at 100%, it's got all kinds of issues on the bottom where it was going way too fast and the filament couldn't keep up. But this one, when I slowed it down, only took 11 hours. This one took 17 hours.
Yikes.
And that's what this one slowed to 50% at the waistline.
Yeah.
Just to put it in perspective on that T1 speeds are
Yeah.
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But there's no filament that can keep up with it. That's the problem.
This is 3 days and 10 hours
That's I saw it
on a bamboo.
I saw your I saw that. That's
0.2?
crazy. I
No,
bet you were
it's
so
0.6,
happy that
right?
didn't
0.6.
fail.
Is it 0.6 or 0.4 nozzle?
It's a 0.4. The links will fuse if it's a 0.6.
So Zach,
Yeah.
question: with the scale mill, I've seen different ways to do it now because have found 3D printed files that they have like loops in between, so where they all connect to each other, versus printing them on fabric. So like, which way do you think would be easier or better, or like what's the difference in that?
So for your case, you will want to probably do on fabric because with fabric you get more control of how it moves. Changing, like if it's print in place, then you're going to connect everything. Like this one, for example, like the ones I'm printing, I have these small interlocking mechanisms,
Right.
where I have to do everything. But if you print tulle or different fabrics, you can just sew them together, and you can just cover those things, and then you can control where you want. Like if you want to make your own custom dress, definitely do with fabric. And plus,
fabric,
also you get a little bit. It's a little bit more flowy. It feels a little bit more
More
natural.
comfortable, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone
And-
introduced me to, I think it's pronounced Kaizen, that does a lot of 3D printing on fabric, even makes purses and things. Like awesome.
Oh, you showed me some of those.
Yeah, so I've been kind of following him a lot.
Yeah, the
They're, like,
giveaway doc
kinda
on
new.
Twitch. I tried to pin it. Twitch is screwing up today and it wouldn't let me pin it. So I just reposted on Twitch. The pin feature's not working on Twitch for some reason.
So Zach,
Yes.
looks like you're getting ready to leave because you're doing that thing.
Oh no.
I was just wondering, for preparing for the party, did you go on YouTube and that YouTube channel on how to tie a tie?
No, this is an artichoke knot.
A what?
Artichoke knot.
Yeah, he's got it. He's
Artichoke
good.
knot.
Okay.
Yep.
So you didn't
Yeah,
you
there's
didn't go on
multiple
YouTube.
styles.
You didn't go on YouTube on how to tie a tie.
Hey,
Whoa!
dude, hey, look, he's got an artichoke.
I've done that.
the
And let me tell you what, there's a lot of really cool knots for ties out there.
The rose knot is one of my particular favorite ones, but it didn't complement this color style of tie, so I didn't go with that. Now, if I did,
the last time I had to figure that out was like, I think when we got married, wasn't it?
Yeah.
this is my other.
Yeah.
Don't lie, the videographer came in and took care of you.
Hey, actually, speaking of videos, so I'm making a generated music video for the playtime part of the makerspace. Do you guys want to see a snippet of it?
Let's do
it.
It's a very 10-second snip video. I have a whole bunch of different ones.
Sorry,
there. I
we
haven't.
got a man in the back room here, ladies and gentlemen. Zachary
yeah.
3D Prince. Sorry,
Hey,
buddy.
I've been there for a minute.
I didn't realize you were there.
Hey,
Oh,
Zach.
no problem. No problem. How's everybody doing?
Real good.
Good.
How you
How are
doing?
Good.
you?
Nice. Yeah.
Well away
just-
from the fires here in California.
Sorry?
I'm well away from the fires here in California, so that's good.
Yeah. It's massive.
And I've been gone from California since '86, and that's good.
What are you doing down there? Hey.
It's like
Okay.
yeah, Hollywood. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Hollywood Squares.
Oh yeah, let's see this.
If it's any music, I don't want to get dinged
No.
out. Play over 10
It's
seconds.
not no music yet.
Okay.
What the heck?
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is a quick snippet of it for the Maker Hive.
Is this at your Maker Hive?
So you want to know something fun?
Yeah.
This is all fake.
Oh,
All
it's
AI?
AI.
Yep.
You AI'd it all.
You tricked
Okay.
me.
The people
You have no idea how long the prompt is to get all these shots.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Which kind of conference was that you have been to?
Oh wow.
So,
But yeah,
like,
no, so-
what
Okay.
software are you using to do that?
Sora, and then the music I'm using Suno, and I'm using ChatGPT to help me try to figure out how to prompt things correctly, and then I stitch everything together, saying, "Hey, I want this shot to," because I'm tying it into the song that I'm making it that I made for the Maker Hive, because I'm making songs for everybody.
Hey, Stephen Poole, how you doing today?
You didn't make a song for me, Zach? What's going
You ain't
on,
made
dude?
one for him?
Hey, you have my? Do you have my Discord,
Yep.
Zach?
No, not
He
yet.
makes one for everybody. Everybody
Hey,
get one from Zach.
Everybody's getting a song.
There's a song about cleaning the bed,
make a
sticking
song
the
for
screws,
him.
and you know.
I use
Create different
Suno.com for
parts?
most of my videos. I make music for different videos.
Yeah.
Talking about
But
the company.
yeah, no. Zach sent me a DM on the Instagram or not Instagram. Wow, Discord.
Discord.
Tiny Maker Zach. It's actually being covered by that little bar there. But yeah.
Oh.
And Coast Bricks. Yes, I have tried the V4 version. It is fun. I'm also. I learned how to make two different singers in one song.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's.
around, actually.
I'm pushing the boundaries. I'm pushing the limits of the AI, and it's just.
I think if you are
absolutely-
trying to push the limits of AI, I think you have to push really hard to get there.
Oh,
Because
trust me,
He's
still learning.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
I was looking for a good AI program so I can make a better thumbnail for my Saturday live streams.
So
Oh.
Mid-Journey, fun fact, Mid-Journey editor
Yeah,
has an
Midjourney.
amazing thing. No, they just released this
Midjourney.
new thing, Mid-Journey editor, and you can cut a piece out, say, hey, I want this be so-and-so look like a screenshot from just a snapshot of your any photo you take, and it will replicate that and add whatever you want to it. It's still in development, but it is
Mid-Journey.
Yep,
Yeah,
Mid-Journey.
Mid-Journey is how we got our logo.
Oh, okay.
Wait, your logo?
Yeah, our 3D&T logo is from Mid-Journey. It's Mid-Journey created.
Oh no, I want to create my own logo because
You know how I
advertising.
got my logo?
Yes, but
Zach, what problem do you have with Talk Studio, Zach?
The video is cutting out. It's like
I know Kenny's blinking occasionally, but he's been fine for about a month. Let me full screen you.
Yeah. The thing is with my MacBook Pro, I don't have any issue, but on the PC,
wow,
it's
I don't know.
What browser are you using?
Chrome.
Yeah, I'm using Chrome.
Okay.
Chrome.
Yeah, because I stopped freezing after I left Firefox.
Mozilla.
And is it Fire, Kenny?
Firefox. Nothing to
I
do
know,
with
but is
California.
it Fire? It's helping you, so yeah.
I'm just surprised we don't see the smoke yet with all those fires. Because usually when California's
way
on fire,
down
we
south.
see it.
Where do you live then, Kenny?
I live just like Jerry, and I live in Henderson. He lives in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So I live on the
it's
south
way
end.
far south.
He's on the north end of the valley. I'm on the south end of the valley.
Yep.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is, when California's on fire, we do see the smoke here sometimes. Like when it's real windy.
I haven't been out much lately, but I haven't noticed anything from what's going on right now.
No, when you guys see the fires or the smoke from the fires in California, that's normally the like central and mid higher areas of California.
Like Inland Empire and stuff like that.
Yeah. Right now it's down south in LA.
JR goes there. She asked Ingrid.
And somebody even tried to say that the sun burned down, and it didn't.
No.
She's like, "Are you having?"
Yeah, if you go to YouTube, there's like 20 different news stations constantly posting videos live and taped. Different networks.
Yeah.
It's always something to watch.
Yeah, even a newscaster with a clothespin on his jacket.
Yeah, to make it baggy on him.
That's hilarious. And then Jack Osborne calls him out.
I don't know.
But then he looks fancy on television. Huh?
Non-fam.
Non-fam.
Hello, non-fam.
How you been, buddy?
Hey, non-fam.
Guess I know where I'm not wanted.
Well, I don't know what to say, man. I would have been nice.
I think we ought to give away a roll of Ziltech filament.
Hang on, I got to enter if you're going to give away filament.
All right.
I don't remember how to do that now.
There's a Google Doc there somewhere.
Yeah, but I got to jump into YouTube to get to it because I don't even have YouTube open here. So hold on.
I got it in the back. It's in private chat also. You can click on it there.
You know what I mean?
Let's see, filament giveaway.
Gary, you might want to mute Josh. That was conversation in the background.
Yeah,
Mute who?
comment on this.
Josh, recreate.
We're going support for host.
So, Zach.
Yeah, Zach.
Yes. So I messaged you on actually a Facebook Messenger. So if you want, I asked you a question like, what type of music you like and what would you like inside it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Y'all, me and Keela's gonna take off. We're gonna go get something to eat.
He's too hangry.
He's
I just wanted
hangry.
to drop in and say hi for a minute.
Enter the giveaway real quickly, Marie, if you got a couple minutes.
Sure, yeah, we got a
DoorDash
couple minutes. We can wait for that.
Yeah.
What are you guys getting for lunch?
I
was
drank
thinking about
mine already.
doing
My bourbon glass went empty already.
It's hard telling with this guy. Normally our go-to
Vaporized.
is either hibachi or Mexican. It's normally the go-to.
Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican sounds good right now.
God,
Taco
yeah.
Bell.
He's just,
Taco Bell.
what do you want to get?
What's up, Jerry?
You
I'll
entered?
switch it up.
Yeah, I entered.
Okay.
I think I entered anyway.
All right.
Yeah, I got
I just
21.
used up that last roll of Ziltech that I won the last time, and I need another roll of it.
Hey,
Why is
Red
it
Light,
not
how you doing
letting
today?
me do that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, enter the giveaway.
Oh,
I'm going to
so
close it here in a
space
minute. We
Madison?
got 21 people responded. Waiting for Lee Marie to get in.
I'm trying to, but it's saying my email address isn't valid. Let me try a different one.
How you don't have a valid
Okay,
email?
so who? I haven't made.
Here, that one works. Okay.
All right.
I haven't made
I'm in.
Torth song.
Okay, closing it now.
I am in.
Grab everybody's name here.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I need to hear
We had KFC.
Winner, winner, pumpkin eat. No, that's
KFC sounds good.
KFC.
I'm making tacos later.
When I was a little kid, KFC was good. Nowadays, if I
Yeah.
want chicken, I go to Cane's.
I'm making fried
Red
chicken.
light.
today.
Canes,
What's
they
up,
just
Red Light?
opened one up
Why
around
haven't I
the
ate
corner
there
from
yet?
us.
Hey,
Cane's
Red
is
Light.
excellent chicken fingers.
The KFC, that was my second job growing up, and ours
KFC.
actually had a buffet in it.
Oh, I remember the buffet.
Oh, that's
Oh,
old
wow.
school
Old school.
KFC.
Yeah.
You had your salad bar too. Salad
Are you
bar
kidding?
or
Chicken. I worked at Wendy's when they had fried chicken.
Oh,
Wendy's
wow.
used to have the 3-piece and all that.
Yeah.
Long
You know,
time ago.
you know, it was our Wendy's here in Vegas that got accused of the finger. Remember that? The Chili's
That was Wendy's, yeah.
Oh, the chilies, yeah,
with the
in
finger,
chili.
but that was all made up. That was made up.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, actually,
believe-
Wendy's has good chili also.
I'm not.
I
in
won't
this.
eat from there because I know how they make their food.
Oh, it's YouTube. It's me. I'm
Alrighty,
YouTube.
we're gonna draw
Don't
for one
tell
roll
me.
of filament from
That's
Ziltech.
I'm not telling
Like
anybody.
the restaurant.
Yeah.
We're gonna draw for one
Hey.
roll of filament. Ziltech is out of Houston, Texas. They started making a lot of their filament here in the U.S. They sell big pre-tech boards. I think they still have a 3D printer on their website, and but they're known for is extrusion. If you want to build a custom printer, they have tons and tons of extrusion, custom cut to any size you need. Ziltech.com. Must be present to win. We're going to draw one winner right now. If you won within the last 2 months and you accidentally entered, have me redraw. They don't like repeat winners unless it's been over 2 months that you won last time. But they sell tons and tons of different types of filament. So we'll draw one winner. I'll put my email in chat. Simply email me and let me know what type of filament you'd want with your USA mailing address. If you enter outside of the U.S., yes, you can win, but it must go to somebody in the lower 48 here in the U.S. So here we go. Let me
Jerry,
shuffle the
I'm
names.
YouTube.
Shuffle
I'm
it
YouTube.
up.
Shuffle the names so you can see if you're in
Somebody
there.
just says YouTube.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
I accidentally put the
This
wrong
one's
name in.
Here we go in
Subscribe.
5, 4, 3,
86,
2,
99,
1.
40. Right.
Kalakay.
Watch it land on
Man,
one of
that's
those.
a fast spin.
Yeah. It did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. I just said somebody
Are you
entered. Just
kidding
call
me?
yourself YouTube.
YouTube.
Just verified.
Rags.
All right,
Okay,
time to reroll.
I'll have to congratulations, whoever YouTube is. Are you in chat? But you can't. There's no way you can. There's no way. Actually, there's no way you can win.
Everybody put
No, it's
YouTube.
Matt. It's Matt.
Oh, no,
We're all
you-
winners.
It's
We're
Matt.
all
Matt.
winners.
That's me.
If you pull
I
up the
wanted to
list,
say
it
the
should
same
still
thing,
start
Zach.
an email.
We need
You're
to
gonna
have.
send out a lot of filament today, Jerry.
Yeah, what that means is, if you're on YouTube, what is your name that you use on YouTube? If you're on Twitch, what is your Twitch name? So here we go. Let's hit remove.
Mine
or
is Zachary
redraw.
3D prints.
Let me shuffle again.
I did that. I did that.
Yeah,
Matt did it.
I could cross-reference and I can
Yeah.
find out who did it, but that doesn't work.
Here we
It looks
go.
like-
Here we
is
go.
that-
10
Talon. Congratulations,
Ten
Talon.
Talon.
Are you
Talon,
in chat?
congratulations, my
If you're
good
in
friend.
chat, please say something.
Tim Tallon. That's Matt German. He can't win anyways. He said, what's up, Dan? Maker mine.
Man.
Tim Talon.
Matt German can win, but if Matt German enters, you just as well nobody else enter because for whatever reason, all these algorithms always pick Matt German.
It
It
is
It
ridiculous.
seems to be that way with these wheels, but
I think.
wheels are wild.
I think. Okay. Yo, he's on here. I think I won in November. I'm okay. Or question
Yeah,
mark.
I think you're fine. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Tim Tallon.
Tim Talon won on ours. Was it last
Congratulations.
I'll tell you what,
week? You're lucky too.
Petty Ruxpin, man, he's been on a roll with us. Woo! Well, not
Petty
just
won
us,
with us
everybody.
too.
Yeah.
some lucky ducks out
Yeah.
there.
Ken Talon, here's my email in chat. Please write it down. Go to ziltech.com. Pick out what type of filament you like with your USA mailing address and let me know. I'll let my rep know Monday and they'll get it sent right out to you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
6.
Tor, I don't think you have a song yet.
Let me see.
Why not?
Sounds like you need to
You
get
have
to
my
work.
if you could message, like, do you have my Instagram?
I think I have you on Facebook.
Actually, yeah, just send me a message on Facebook. That would work even better. Or Discord, whichever. Or say your favorite type of song, like style that you like, and what you're most proud of in the maker community, like, or things that you're proud of that you want included. And I can see if I can't. You have a maker chip, right?
I need to make one. I'll
I'm
be
working
making
on
this
one
soon.
too. Well, he
New
has
one.
one. New one for you and
I got to
Brady,
make one
new
for me
for
and make one for my work.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'll link the song to whichever one you want. Because I'm using the QR codes on the back of them.
Yeah.
To link the song.
For the jukebox.
Yep.
Zach, you got
That's
my
gonna be
song,
sick.
don't you? You got
You
my
have
song
to
already.
message to me.
Huh?
You gotta message me what you want in it.
Don't worry, be happy. Remember? Don't worry, be happy. Oh. Yeah, don't.
I gotta be careful of copyrights because if
Yeah.
people are going to record this,
Steve
jukebox-
Miller, Fly Like an Eagle. I told you when you first started. Steve
Oh.
Miller, Fly Like an Eagle.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was gonna say let the
Oh.
bodies hit the floor, but I don't think they'd like that at that. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah.
You gotta do that. You gotta do the big part, Kenny.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get out of here and go eat now. It's good to hang out with you for a few minutes.
Hey, one last thing. You know what's a freaky thing? I heard that song on my stereo on the way to work, 9/11.
Wow.
Oh.
Lemur
That's
Freedom,
pretty
thank
good.
you guys.
I'm
You have an
just
awesome
saying,
day. Thank
that
you for
looked
coming
weird.
by.
See you, David
Appreciate it.
Perry, 11:59.
Stay German
Take care,
kills.
everybody.
You too. Have a great one and stay crazy.
I got you unmuted, Josh. You're good to go. I had you muted,
Kenny,
Josh.
how's
earlier.
your-
You had
how's
all
your
the
wife
background
feeling?
noise. You're okay. I got you unmuted.
Oh, thank you.
That was weird timing. But then again, another
Thank
song,
you.
I fell down a staircase out in Utah, and the song on the way to the VA to get checked out, and I haven't heard it since. Bob Dylan, Everything's Broken. I fell down the stairs. I haven't heard it since. Everything's broken. I'm thinking, thanks, Bob.
Wow.
All right. The second drawing is open for Polymaker. It's the same link as the first link. I just reactivated it, and I changed the question.
Let me go on there.
Give the camera a second.
That is-
That'll come in good.
That is beautiful.
This is the new Eastman bus that he literally just released, I think 3 or 4 days ago. So this is the new Eastman one. This is, I think I did this 150% scale. But because of these shoulders, it doesn't fit on too many printers.
I wish
Really
they'd
nice.
do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle full release, not just the one.
Just the one. Eastman has, just the
Hey,
Just
Ronan.
Ronin.
the, just the one.
Yeah, they have the Ronin. Who was it? Luis Garcia on Facebook actually has the Michelangelo full one where he's kneeling. It's the full size. He actually made it full size. So he's actually kneeling like this with his head down and his bandana's kind of flowing in the wind. It's a really cool design. I don't know where he got
I
it
think
from.
he used Luban
I
to
gotta
cut
double
it. I
check.
think I've seen that on Facebook.
Yeah, he used Lubin, to
Yeah.
cut it. He did that, and then he also finished just recently. Oh god, I can see his Cell from Dragon Ball, full size, 8.5 foot. Cell, fully
I've
painted.
seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh made glasses.
So, Josh, what have you been up to, buddy? Haven't talked to you in a while.
Well, I also had some help from some Luban members recently because I have no time to get into the glass making aspect of Luban. But I recently got my prescription redone and got my lenses. So I wanted to eventually print these out of soda bottles, so I can actually have like Coke bottle glasses.
Did you measure
I
them,
love
or
it.
did you
So-
ask your eye doctor what sizes, or did you just measure them?
So Luban, you trace your lenses, and I asked for help because I don't know anything for math. All the numbers and stuff that we have to plug into Luban and always remember to hit enter so that they get into the equation and export for us properly. So
My Luban guy is Matt. Every time I have a problem, I talk to Matt German.
Oh my God, offhand, and I feel like a jerk. But let's see real quick. So at the end of the day, it was really cool. We went through about like four like main renditions and then kind of like tweaked it from there. So I think we're on like Rev 8 or 9 with these. So Vincent Vigil helped me out with that. Awesome guy, and just has been super amazing with that because again, just I'm juggling multiple things right now. We got Captain Recreator from Lexter, so he's got this going on for us. So I'm printing up a bunch of these right now. We're going to be going to Washington to implement Recreator into a school district.
God,
Uh,
how long did it take you to do those glasses? I mean, on Luban, not printing, but just doing the calculation on and all that.
So again, Vincent did the majority of that. I just said thank you a lot and printed up a bunch of revs.
You don't know the amount of time, because I'm just saying, if you were to sell them, like, because that kind of enlightened me. It's like,
If you're an optometrist and actually like a private business where you're bringing people in, taking care of them, to actually have Luban as a product and a service, again, like, just think about like what you're doing on New Year's, where every New Year's somebody makes new glasses. And I was just joking. I'm like, these are not really my style, but you could have pink flamingo glasses.
Nice. That's your style.
Like
I
a
know.
modular, yeah.
Put Coke on the side.
And for
People
me,
made it already.
they're a little crooked, so, and being plastic and everything, you're gonna have to probably heat it and reshape it, and they're not the most comfortable, but once you get your nose pads and everything situated, but they're my lenses and I can see out of them. So the fact that you can frames are half the price, right? So if you're thinking, frame is anywhere from $60 to probably $200. Now you can make your own.
Yeah,
Over on
Alan TV
Twitch,
live.
I can't pronounce the whole name. CG Designs. I don't know how to pronounce the whole name. Thank you very much for pinning that. I really appreciate that on Twitch.
So Luban's helping us get to DC, and so they provided a license for the school. So we're really excited that the Luban at this point has almost I think we were joking, the 101 features for what Luban can actually do. So when you break that down, that's just an amazing value for the cost that you're putting into it. And every year, everybody knows it goes a little higher. So they're implementing so many new features into it. So that's now, I think, almost 5-6 years. Matt, maybe you know better than I do.
Yeah, around about 5-6 years. Yeah, you're about right. When I bought it, it was less than $400.
But it's a one-man show, to my knowledge, doing the majority of the coding, and a financial business partner outside of that. So One of the best communities that I've ever been involved in.
When you bought Luban, Matt, is that what you said?
Yeah, when I bought Luban, it was like maybe 5 years ago. I bought Luban.
Yeah, when Lu Chen hooked you up, if you mean, because you do a lot of work for him. That's what you meant to say.
No, I got the second version for free.
Okay.
The key license.
They're really good. If you go to their Facebook community, he's constantly just doing random giveaways, different projects to kind of entice the community, to get involved and think differently. Sometimes, everybody's not like too into some of those contests. They can be a little political, but that's what also makes things fun for people and drives the energy.
Yeah.
But everything's always fun, always jestful, and again, the main principle of Luban 3D is make it big. Jerry, I know you know all about that.
No, I've only got the one statue that's really big. I mean, I've done a lot of heads in the past, and when it comes to little models and things, I always, like Dave's been doing, I always crank them up to at least 150%. I don't like things that can fit in my hand. I like them to be good size.
Yep, nice bigger size.
Yeah.
Fit 150 and above.
They're easier to paint and work with. They're easier to print. But a lot of designers make things that are like 3 or 4 inches tall, and that's just too small for me. But there's one problem with that. Now that I look back, if I could go back to 2017 and start over, I might have made everything a lot smaller because I got boxes and boxes in another room, and I just got way too much stuff. So I probably should have went smaller.
Jerry, when you did that alien, what was the majority of? Was that TP or PEG or
PLA?
PLA, and was that like 30% recycled material by chance?
No, Polymaker sponsored it. It was like 35 rows of Polymaker. I used Polyterra, I think. I'd have to go back and look at my videos. And depending on where the part was, is anywhere from 5 to 15% infill. And I used gloop on most of it, and a lot of it. Even though I glooped it up real heavy, some gloop is thick, some gloop is like water. When it's like water, it's hard to get it to bond, so I put duct tape on it, waited 24 hours, took it off. Later on down the road, I had a lot of different things break. Then after it was all said and done, it busted at the waist, fell on the floor, broke into a lot of pieces, so I used 2-part epoxy, which will never, ever, ever let loose. Once you mix up 2-part epoxy, pour it on it. If it gets a good bond and doesn't run, and tape it up, that'll hold real well. So whenever you use glue, try to clamp it when you can. But on most 3D prints, because of the angles and stuff, you can't. So people just have to use duct tape and hope for the best.
You got a couple of show and tells.
Zach.
He just said he'll do big prints. I like big prints.
I cannot lie.
Big I cannot lie. Yeah.
I like big prints. I cannot lie.
Dave, is this printer going to be done before yours?
Well, that's
it. Probably will be. Don't wait. Terry's here. We don't talk about the Voron in front of Terry.
Oh, the Voron that I'm going to be getting here in a few days, possibly.
You print that on the new Voron?
Yeah.
Yeah, we printed that on the Voron, the K1 Max Voron right there.
Peak screws for the bed.
Really?
Yeah. So it doesn't transfer the heat to the frame. I thought that was kind of interesting.
All right.
How much does it weigh? So how much does it weigh? So that's how much money
for each screw. Here, we got a guy in chat, Derek over in the UK. Del offloaded 3D printing and done a lot of big prints. He's done a big, huge Hulk that was much bigger than my Alien. What else has he done? He done he done an Iron Man and he done a Stormtrooper, I believe.
Man, the biggest print I've done is the Tavern. Well, for now, until the Jukebox is actually running. But yeah, no.
We're just waiting on a printer to arrive for the next biggest print that we'll ever do.
Wait. What printer are we?
The one from that we got the email about.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say you ain't getting no more printers till that Voron's done. That's the promise he made to me. He will not buy any more printers until the Voron is done because I'm tired of it sitting in the middle of the floor.
It's not in the floor. It's on the bench.
A table in the middle of the
Dave, have you started the frame on it? Have you started any of her Voron yet?
My Voron is done technically.
No, it's not.
My Voron is technically done. It's just sitting.
Is it printing?
right there.
No.
It's
Is it
right
printing?
there.
No.
No.
You see it right there in the middle of the floor?
Over there somewhere. No, over
Somewhere.
yeah. There. That's it. It's right there.
That's the cat's bed
That's
right
all
there.
it is. And it just needs it just needs the CAN bus to recognize the extruder right now. And I will call Jeremy today.
Yeah, okay.
I will call Jeremy today. We'll get it worked out. Once it will move before the end of this month.
When you're switching all your printer nozzles
God.
to 0.2, I told you so.
So the bet, in
He's
case
gonna get
anybody
his.
doesn't
No. Zach is getting his kit in a few days, right?
If Zach gets a Voron
And he will sit there and finish it within 24 hours.
before
Oh,
me,
if
I
everybody
have to
watching
switch
hasn't
all
done
of
it
the
yet,
printers to the
please
point.
smash the like button, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd appreciate it. It helps out the channel immensely.
Here you go. That's what I've been doing.
I ordered this Voron.
Ooh.
I ordered
Let it rip.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I made a little battle plate.
Oh, that should be fun.
Hold on a second. Let me spin it quick.
Cool.
I gotta pull up. Yeah.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
nice.
Oh, that is satisfying.
Hello, Tom Llama. How you doing today?
Now you have to put the link in chat. Now you got to put the link.
No, I made it myself, so.
Now you have to post it and then post it on one of the repositories. Then post the link in chat.
Yes.
You can't show us that and then not let us print it.
There's a similar model. Looks
Oh,
exactly the same on what's it called? Bamboo maker space.
Maker World.
Yeah, from Bamboo.
Maker
You
World.
can find
Hey,
it.
Zach, I got a
Bamboo
question-
has
I
the
got a
same
question
exact
for
one, but
Zach.
mine doesn't have a Bamboo label.
We've never met your
Zach, what do you
wife, or at least I've never met your wife. Can she pop in on camera?
Do you want to pop on camera?
Say hi. I've never met
No.
her.
Say hi. There's other females on here.
Just put wave a hand. Can we
wave
get
a
a fake hand?
Wait,
Just a
wave an
fake
hand.
Can we get a hand in there,
A
then?
hand wave.
There we go.
There.
Nice
These
to
are
meet
my-
you.
Yes, the skill is.
There she is.
But she is going to come to Remurf this year.
Hey.
Awesome.
Yes. Perfect.
Perfect.
But,
Yeah.
hey,
You've only got the
I
whole
got-
world looking at you. No pressure.
No pressure.
I gotta get going. So everyone have an amazing day, amazing week.
Have a great time,
Zach,
my
be
friend, at the party.
safe.
Thank
Stay
you for
safe,
coming on. I really
Be
appreciate
safe,
it.
Zach.
Get
thank
some
you,
love,
Dave.
man.
I'll hit you up on
Safe.
Facebook
And
later.
just remember, we're not bailing you out.
I know.
Yeah.
What is that? What does Matt German have?
Matt's
Have
got
fun,
the
be safe, stay
pepper
crazy.
spray. See you,
Be
Zany.
safe, Zach.
Take care.
My
Zach.
wife
Has a
for
different-
Christmas. It finally arrived.
Oh, what?
He got his
Okay.
kit. Yeah.
Death Racer kit. I already got the new files too for the Piranha.
The Piranha, yep.
And that comes with
Oh.
it. The remote control.
Cool.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Then you are in
Waiting.
control, Matt.
as always.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maker My Nexus. I think that guy's name is Dan.
That
Hey,
guy.
Hey, Dan.
That guy. Oh, it's Dan.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Dan. Dave still
Hold
didn't
on,
finish
man.
the Voron.
Stop it.
He says he's going to. I don't think he
okay.
will.
I got this Voron on the
faith
4th.
either.
Or I ordered it on the 4th, and it's now the 11th, and it's almost done.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Some people are
Sounds
very
like somebody's
quick.
slacking just a bit.
It's just like.
How many people here have snow outside of their house right now?
Lots of snow.
Oh, wow.
It's like the opposite. Like, I'm waiting for a blizzard to come now that everything's happened from LA.
We had wind a couple days ago, and that's all I have is wind.
We have a foot of snow outside that's
We
that's
had a
getting ready
foot of
to
snow.
melt.
Now it's just,
And then we just got a
keeps
half an inch
freezing.
last night.
It keeps
So,
freezing.
Tell
Freezing.
me something. When you guys have snow year after year and it's the normal, how often do you
No.
actually make a snowball and throw it at somebody, or you don't do that no more?
Every
Well, it's
winter.
not
You
as.
have snow? Prove it. I have snow right here.
Oh wow! Hold on, I got snow on my phone.
Boy,
I got it on my phone.
Hold on. No, it's not on the phone. He says they don't believe us. Hold on.
Don't go outside and get no snow.
I'm getting snow.
It's
Hey, Dave.
Dave left the building. Dave's not here.
This was about an hour ago, 2 hours ago.
Dave's not here. This is what we had.
Snowball.
I'm in Central California. I don't get snow.
It's my backyard.
Cool.
But there you go. There's Snowball.
Central California.
See?
And there's our neighborhood.
That's farmland.
Yeah, there's about 2 hours ago on mine with my dogs out there.
And here comes Dave with some snow, and you better not.
They said a snowball. He said a snowball. So I went out and made a snowball.
You're old.
A big old giant
snowball. Hey, Dave.
Right.
Dave. Down the back
Yeah.
of the shirt when she's not looking.
Gary, pull it all up again. I got another question.
I will throw you out in the snow. I will throw you out in the snow in your shorts.
Think about
over the years, who among us has at least had a part in building an igloo?
Oh, you know what? No, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
Oh, yes, you have. You built an igloo. Let me throw it away because it's dirty.
When I was a kid, I built an
I swear to
igloo.
God, I will hurt you.
Dave,
I'm sorry, guys. You didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, think about where you have to sleep tonight.
Printers, babe.
I literally am looking around going like, is it worth it? Because the
That T1
pie
Pro, I
situation.
do not like that at all.
All right, here's another one where we're on the subject of snow.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Who's either toboggan, skied, or inner tube down a hill and really ate it?
She deserved it to get Snowball.
I mean, if I go to Mount Charleston, we have snow, I think. But
yes, we have snow in Mount Charleston.
Hey, Dave, while you were gone, Terry started working on the Voron. She said it's a lot closer to being done now because she's taking part.
If I did it probably would be done. I just called Jeremy and get him to help me.
Whatever. You got too many people who would help you.
I know.
Just to make me.
You do too, but you just don't take advantage of it.
I will get that done. It will be done.
Will it?
Give no face.
But will it?
It will. It will.
What kind of drivers are you putting in it?
It's got 2209s in it, and it's running. Oh, it's got the Octopus 1.1. It's got the 2209-2040 RPI and a CAN bus on it.
Tim Talon, if you're still in chat, I got your email. Thank you for the Zilch.
That was one of the problems with me and my rat rig. I wanted speed, so I had 5160s.
Yeah, I saw the 5160 Pros, and then it's like the problem was, remember, I got this all self-sourced. So, yeah, the 2240s.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
I got all-wheel drive on this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Tor's is going to be better. That's what I just heard.
That's
if Tor had a kit right now, he'd probably finish his.
This is his kit. He's doing it
right
now.
Wait a minute. His will be done before yours.
Hey,
yeah, I will be building it during your stream tonight.
I think 6 will come out soon.
In case anybody feels less than, I'm probably on 8 months trying to get mine done. So, and I'm just working on the tiny little one.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate. See, Josh understands.
But everybody knew you were trying to build a Voron quick, and you didn't build it quick enough.
I didn't build it. Well, who said I was trying to build it quick?
And I'm pretty sure Josh has a lot going on.
It's just the little tiny one. I mean, I got a lot going on, but I'll have to say that, like, you know, it helps when you just kind of knuckle down if you can.
If you live in Vegas, I'm selling my Hypercube. It's 400 by 400 by 500, but you could probably turn it into a Voron if you wanted to. And then I've got a 38 CNC from SaneSmart I'm selling locally only and not shipping.
But I'm doing my Voron now because of all you. So thank you for being here, giving me guidance to actually stare at some stuff. Like I don't know if anybody else can agree that when they live stream, sometimes they are likely doing something that they wouldn't be doing otherwise.
you mean using your audience as a way to guide you into actually being productive? Never. I don't do that.
Nah.
I don't ever do that all the time. Like I'm using Jerry's audience right now to get Clipper installed on this Ender 5 using TH3D's hardware because
And
I love
as
just
all of
being
you guys
silly.
should remember, whenever you come on here, you're welcome to self-promote anything you're working on, anything hobby related, any links, you're welcome to do that. I don't have a problem with it. But you should all know that.
Yeah.
Dan, I know you're mad. Don't be mad, Dan. I did put the Obsidian nozzle. I bought the E3D Obsidian Unicorn and put it on the K1. I'm running it now.
But thank God he
Dave,
hasn't
when
ran
did you
his
start
T1
with
Pro
your
in a while.
When did I start with the Voron?
June.
Yeah.
No, technically,
2024.
I purchased the Voron on July 23rd.
I started
June.
mine on Thursday.
July 23rd.
June 23rd, 2024.
But I also was live streaming the first parts of the build until we got to the electronics.
Yeah, and then you was like, oh, well,
And then
let's sit there for 3 more months. It's
I
fine.
said I'll do that off stream, and we've been stuck there since. But all my electronics are perfect. Everything, my wires are perfect. Especially after doing it like
all that
9
matters,
times.
the wires.
Something that makes
The
me
wires
really
are
happy.
perfect. I will not have a fire.
Something that makes me really happy, in less than a year and a half, I'll get my Social Security at 62. So I'm currently 60. I'll be 61 in June. And I should be financially okay for the rest of my life.
Awesome.
That will be so awesome.
Good to hear.
Hey, Kenny, how's your wife doing?
She's out. And thanks for asking. She got out Tuesday.
Out of jail?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought she.
I thought maybe she got out of the hospital and then got thrown in jail for whipping your ass.
All right. Here's
Spending the money while she was hospitalized.
Wait, I'm eating gummy bears with no tea. So hold on.
So you're eating
He's
literally
gumming it,
gummy
literally.
bear. He's gumming gummy bears.
He's gumming gummy bears.
Yeah, right there. See him? I went to the commissary yesterday because I had to go to the VA for my CPAP. I have to do that annually, to make sure I'm using it, so they pay for supplies.
Regulated, yeah.
So, anyways, I went to Nellis Air Force Base and I went to the commissary, and over in Germany when I was serving, that's when I got turned on at gummy bears. Anyhow, but back to my wife. Well, we found out what happened. Before all this happened, back in October, she went in the hospital, and it was for AFib. Okay, she is 9 years older than me. If I'm 66, that makes her 75. Okay, so yes, I have an older wife, and yes, she's older, obviously. So, anyways, this time she went to the hospital because again, she was bleeding internally. Well, the medicine she went on was causing her diverticulosis that we didn't know she had to bleed because the last thing she had down her mouth was just the mouth, not the other way. So, and that doctor said, go ahead and take the AFib medicine, not taking into consideration, hey, there might be problems below, on the other end. So, and that's what was happening. That was bleeding. So we're off the AFib for now. She's the cardiology doctor in about a month. So maybe she can go on something else for the AFib. But yeah, she's out.
Good.
Yeah, if you're on
Sorry,
YouTube,
those were
guys,
really
only
good.
19 likes, 34 watching. Come on, smash it. It's a click away. If you're on a phone or a TV, it's really easy to do, and I'd appreciate it. Unless you gave me a thumbs down, then I don't know. But I appreciate thumbs up. They help the channel. I hope everybody appreciates me doing these live streams every week. I'm going on like 3 years or so now, doing this every Saturday.
By the way, did somebody want to help me sue a doctor? I want to make some money.
I want to make some money.
The guy that did the camera down the mouth, and then he said, go ahead and take that medicine for the AFib. I'd like to sue his ass. Anyway.
I mean, if you feel like it's malpractice at all, or anybody can prove it.
I know.
But that's also,
but like I
both,
said,
both y'all are going to have to go down that road,
I know, but fortunately, thank God, since I'm 100%er, I am 100% rated. That means she gets what's called Champ BA. It means a dependent. So whatever Medicare doesn't pay, Champ pays the rest.
It's good.
That's good.
All right, maybe it's been more than 4 years. I know it's been a long time. I lose track of time. Louise said I've been doing
It goes by fast, man.
It goes by real fast.
I don't know how the other Zach handles it because he's got his full-time job, he's got all those projects, his suit and everything else. I don't know how he does it. And he wants to make a jukebox too.
Well, one thing I got to say for younger people watching, if you have a day job, enjoy it because you're probably watching your phone or your watch all day long thinking, when is it time to go home? Well, when you're retired, every day Saturday, they go by quick. Let me tell you, the days go by quick.
Quick ain't the word. Like that clock that Scott turned us on to, I made that, and then when I go in the bathroom, because that's where mine is, I look at the things sometimes, and it just seems like the second thing is going fast. The second,
I work Monday
for
through
me,
Friday.
the second hand seems like it's going like what the minute hand used to do.
Better watch out, Ken. You might be going to the future.
Yep, I made one of those clocks also, did a video on it.
88 miles per...
88 miles per hour. Flux
clock,
capacitor.
You might be a week ahead of us already.
That wooden clock that you cut out on the diode, that was actually a pain in the ass.
Is O'Reilly Auto Parts still selling the flux capacitors?
Yes.
It's been a while since I've looked.
They still have them on the website.
So just let you guys know, I make shirts and I do custom stuff. If you guys want anything or need anything, just let me know. Like I made this shirt. I know it's nothing special, and it might be inappropriate, but I made this shirt. Little, so if you guys need any custom made shirts, just let me know.
What's it say?
What I'm hearing is
don't be a sassy
Terry
bitch.
wants our money.
Don't be a salty.
Salty.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I need
Salty
to know
biscuit, Jerry.
is your
I'll cover this part up. There you go.
It's fine. That's
how's your
acceptable on
end
my
result?
screen. It's
Is
just
it
certain
more?
hard.
Is it plastic or are you doing like screen?
That's sublimation.
Sublimation.
So it's actually gas. Like it's a gas. It's the ink turns into a gas and then sublimates into the actual fibers of the material. So it's washable. You can't feel it with your hand.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. So as far as someone who has issues with feeling like there's a big clunky piece of plastic on the front, like that's not there, right?
Yeah,
it's just ink.
There's
You
either
can't feel nothing.
sublimation,
It feels like the shirt.
which literally just feels like your shirt would feel. Like this is a vinyl, so this is not hers, but this you can actually feel the plastic on. And this, there's no feel to it at all. It's
like
actually it's impregnated the ink into the actual fibers.
And that, how many washes do you think you get out of it?
I've washed this thing probably about 25 times so far.
Yeah.
Good.
Turn it inside out. Typically on
Still
something
looks
like that,
like,
always wash
new.
it inside
Hit
out.
me up. I need some t-shirts.
All right.
Yeah,
Talk shop afterwards.
Are you sharing any kind of a website for that, or just by word of mouth?
I will be right now, word of mouth, but I will be.
She's working on
I'm
it.
I'm working on a.
She's in beta phase right now.
I want to do TikTok.
Okay.
If it sticks around long
Better
enough.
hurry.
Hopefully, we'll see what we're.
Yeah.
Better hurry.
That's going. That might
know.
change soon. Hopefully not.
If not TikTok, if that goes away, I'll just do it on Twitch.
I know it's touchy subject, but I think in the long run, like if it turns into something that could be United States, whatever, I don't think we'll lose TikTok. Like,
I think we'll lose it, but we'll gain something else that is made American,
like a blue sky
American.
version of TikTok. That would be nice.
Man, there are so
Blue
many
Sky
other ways
TikTok.
to sell. We got shop, we got marketplace.
Shopify, all that.
Does anybody?
Yeah,
So like, I always thought it would be fun to have like
Etsy.
a U.S. based like AliExpress, and so if you look at what might come in the future, like what if we did actually have like AliExpress in the USA as like a quick shipping like entity?
Even if all the parts on the U.S.
Wait, this-
version of that came from China or Taiwan or where they come from, people in the U.S. would be packaging it, which would make a lot more money, so the price would still go way up.
Here's an idea I've had for a long time, but I don't know if it would work.
Now we have two.
Ooh,
Okay.
two thermocouples.
What are those?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, this one's PPS carbon fiber, and this is just straight ABS. So
I'm loving the PPS card.
And this one just came off the printer, so the internal temperature right now is showing 67 degrees Celsius on it. So we'll see how long it takes it to cool down.
All right.
All right.
Here's my PPS carbon fiber frame.
Just a second. Go ahead, Kenny. Just a minute, Tor. I'll make you bigger.
All right. Here's the idea I've had. Back when I was a recruiter, there was a website called Gig. Well, kind of like before Uber and all that other stuff took off. You know, like gig work. Whereas it's a site, and it's gig work for makers. You know, laser, 3D printing. Again, when I was at the exchange yesterday, there was something very unique I hadn't seen in years. Glass blower. You know, where you make art with, you know, burning glass. And I hadn't seen one of those guys in years. So I was just thinking, why don't we have a site where customers can come to us? We either bid or whatever, you know, a central site, you know, of gig work for makers.
You mean like Fiverr?
Well, some of us aren't great at marketing our wares or our, you know, getting our customers. Like some.
You need to get a Fiverr to market for you, and then be on Fiverr still.
Or Shopify. There's a million places out there where you can sell on that. Just got to Google it. But there's a lot of different places other than that.
I feel you though, Kenny. If you got like a good product or an idea, you just need someone to market
our
for
companies
you.
that need something printed. So instead of them paying for all that, because one of the things like you hear on Shark Tank, I had to pay for the tooling and all that. When if they had somebody that knew how to do all this stuff with you know, 3D software, and I bet you would be so much cheaper for them, and they can go to that site and order it and have it made, have it designed. So gig work again for makers. I mean, I realize there's all kinds of places to buy our final product, but I'm talking about for customers that don't know anything about what we do, but they need something made. It could be a corporation, it could be a small company, a mom and pop shop, and they need something made, and they have a website they can go to, because everybody knows about this other one, but now I like to mention it.
I hate LinkedIn, but it's you could kind of look at LinkedIn like that, where you're promoting yourself in such a way, you know.
Hey TK, how you doing today, buddy? It's been a long time. You used to come on my live streams, but it's been years since you've been on.
But
So
I feel
you guys don't think anything like that would go anywhere, right? A site like that.
Well, no,
would go
I mean,
anywhere?
you could almost use Etsy in the same way, Kenny. It's just like you mentioned,
But
like you got to promote yourself. So like use it as.
I don't think Etsy polices itself enough, because I've seen so much stuff of files and stuff on Etsy.
We created an Etsy store.
I'll join, Kenny. Start the platform.
Yeah, right.
Hey, if you make it, they will come.
They will come.
I'll
go ahead. I'll do it, Kenny. I'll join in with you.
Hey, don't tease, because you know where he came from? You know where he was born? My hometown.
There you go, man.
We're talking about Costner, right? Did you make it? They'll come. The
we'll
ball
support
field.
you, Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Costner. Kevin Costner. He was born in Linwood, my hometown.
I will follow you anywhere but Firefox.
Oh,
Kenny.
you mean the postman?
There we go. There we go.
You meant the postman.
I have an Etsy store, and I'm going to talk louder, and I've only sold stuff on there once or twice a year. I have hundreds of things I could possibly list behind me in another room, but I haven't taken the time to take pictures, write them up, and put them on there. Most of the stuff I have sold on Etsy is around $200 to $300 for a painted, resin printed model, but I don't sell on there very often, but I need to post more, and it's very hard. There's so much competition. Some people that have a real high turnover on Etsy, let's say Uncle Jesse, for instance, will have a lot of different products, like his game controllers and different things that he's printed. A lot of people do well on Etsy. There's Shopify. There's a lot of other platforms out there other than Etsy, but you just have to Google them and search them out.
And again, what I'm referring to is like prototype stuff. You know, like for people like on Shark Tank. Maybe I need to go talk to Cuban and the guys and say, hey man, the problem with Shark Tank is you already got with them greedy bastards. You already got to be making money with it. You know,
Well, I mean,
Can't just
that's
go in there and have an idea.
I feel you, Kenny. It's like
And like I said,
you have to put.
I'm not talking about ST1.
No, I know you're looking for like a central
I'm
hub.
talking
Like
about what you need made, what you customer need made, and we can design it for
it
you.
would almost be like a combination of shapeways where you can promote yourself as a 3D printer farm entity slash precious plastics, where you can also say we're making fabricated custom stuff, but we're also opening ourselves up as a service. Like, I feel you, dude.
There's a lot of companies out there that currently do it, and the one maker that used to come on my live stream all the time, I can't, come on, help me. What was his name? He always gave away orange filament, 2 rolls at a time. He's got a beard. He has a printer where it pushes stuff off the bed. He has a website like it. I can't think of the man's name. His birthday was
Speaking of Mike.
Yeah, Mike. He has a website similar to that where you buy a product and you're in the ecosystem where they contact you, you print it out and you mail it out. And it has like a central hub. You buy it, and whoever's on that part of the country, whatever it may be, you print it, you ship it. But I can't think of what it's called.
Yeah, and it's dawned on me too, because I know there's that company that everybody YouTuber, and I forget what the name is, the Chinese company. They do circuit boards and everything else. What's that?
PCB Way.
Yeah.
PCB Way is one of them.
So kind of like that, you know. But here in the States, damn it.
I know there are a few PCB places kind of like PCB Way here in the States. I can never remember their name. But that's just it. Part of it is the cost. It's going to cost a lot more to do it here in the U.S. than getting a dozen boards on PCB Way or something like that.
If China wants $5 for an item and you do it here with somebody in the U.S., they're going to want $25.
20 to 25.
Yeah, that's how it is. Because we all want to make a decent wage. We don't work for peanuts, and that's just the way it is.
By the way, Jerry, it's Auto 3D.
Kind of like Jesse James, the bike driver, used to have that hand. Pay me.
What, Dan?
Yeah.
Auto Drop 3D. It was Mike
Auto Drop
from
3D,
Auto Drop
that's right.
3D.
Yeah, because he used to come on all the time. I haven't seen him in quite a while. But I believe his birthday was today. We're friends on Facebook.
Yesterday. I just noticed it was yesterday.
Okay. How come you look white? How come you look kind of fuzzy white? your camera's not clear. It looks like the whole picture. No, the whole picture looks snowy. I'm just wondering why. Maybe
don't know.
rough.
I don't know.
It's
Is that better?
sliding.
Look, it's better now. A little bit.
Yeah, Dan, why are you white?
Why are you white, Dad? I need to know
white
this.
boy.
Okay, so here's the story. So my white dad and my white mom. Neither one of them like colors, I guess.
I meant snowy spring people.
Oh gosh.
Anyway.
However, I'm Italian, so I'm a little tanner than most people. Not all.
German.
There's a lot more people tanner than me.
Oh man, you're white. Native American.
However, I have to throw this out there. Dave is very light himself.
I am very pale.
Yes, he is.
I am very pale.
Yes, you are. Sir.
I'm actually paler than you realize.
Dave's Scottish.
I'm actually Scottish.
Yeah.
Are you really?
Believe it or not,
Scottish
I'm actually
and German.
Scottish. I'm Scottish. I'm Scottish. I'm more Scottish than anything else.
What's your background?
46% Scottish.
Fun.
You're crap.
How
Yeah.
many
48% German.
I'm 46% Scottish from the Isle of Rasai. No, next to Skye. The Isle of Rasai.
Yeah. That
is where my
46%
ancestors
explains
come
your
from.
procrastination, sir.
There you go. But I don't drink either, which is weird.
We'll give away the Polymaker in 6 minutes at 2. It'll be 2 o'clock here in Vegas in 6 minutes. We'll give away the Polymaker.
Damn, Dave. I hope we're not related.
Yeah, I know. It's shocking.
I'm Scottish too. Hope we're
We
not
may
related.
be. You never know. You never. Wait, do you have people in, was it Prince Edward Island, who migrated from the Isle of Versailles? See? We might be. Might be cousins.
Yeah,
We
yes,
might be
Dave. Do
brothers,
you wear a
Guy the
kilt?
Jedi wants to know if you wear a kilt, Dave.
I don't have a kilt, but I would love to wear a kilt.
Well, if you had
I
one,
would
you could go
love
out
to
in the snow right now, sit down for 5 minutes, tell me how you feel.
Dave, I had a picture. Dave, I had a picture of my late father. Died when I was 2.5. World War II pilot. He was in full regard. In other words, the kilt, the shaft, everything, the boots, everything. And I said, "How's this for a Scotsman?" So that's how Scotch my father was. Wow. He had the full.
So you're now known as Sir Kenny.
Yeah, I found out I was
I'm
Scottish
not 100%.
in a different way.
I think he was like 75% or something like that.
Let's just say Ancestry and 23andMe gave me some very interesting results on who my grandfather was. Grandfather, not father, grandfather.
I don't buy that stuff because my Polish brother-in-law, who is the whitest of white, you know what they found in him? That he was part African, like in north, north. Not Elon Musk African, the other Africa.
But what percentage though? That's the catch, because if it's less than 3%, that's a lot of people are like that, and it's just a smidge. Once you're over 5%, then it starts to actually have some relevance.
I'm just wondering where they're getting the data from for all that.
The DNA. I didn't believe my first test. That's why I took another one from a different company.
How accurate? I mean, because DNA. Because look at us, man. We've been on this planet supposedly millions and millions of years. And we're barely coming up with a bamboo splinter 2 years ago.
Yeah, my sister had that done
We're
a
not the
couple years
brightest
ago.
people on this planet.
My
People in
sister's
general.
results are the same as mine.
My grandfather always like, we've got Cherokee in us, and I'm like, what? So
I always heard that too. I had Cherokee in me, but I don't believe it.
Thinking I was Indian.
She thought she was Indian for the longest time, and she is.
I am nothing.
She is.
I am all European.
She is much paler and whiter than Dan. Let's put it that way. In his camera.
I'm German,
But
French, Irish.
I'm German.
A little bit of Viking, Norwegian or whatever.
Reckon she Dutch? Reckon she Dutch?
Deutsch. Reckon Sie Deutsch?
No.
Yeah.
Nine.
Reckon Sie Deutsch.
9.
Come on.
That was one of the first things I learned over there.
I'm trying to
Oh,
get my summary.
On Amazon, I was watching Beast Games, and I've never
God.
that has been really good.
That
I'm
was.
thinking-
I hate this. I love that thing. We watched it from the very beginning, and I hate to say it, it is a true depiction of what reality is in the real world. The manipulation, the deception, the emotion. It's a perfect
You can
balance
randomly
of
get voted
everything.
off at any time. So if I was one of the 4 people on the top and it went up to $1 million, and if I take it, all 50 people go home. Guess what? Smack! I'm hitting that button right now because at any random time I'm going to get voted out. I would take the money and run. That's part of the
that's
game.
me and Terry argue that all the time. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. Are you taking it? She's over here. Oh yeah, to hell with everybody else. I'm smashing that thing.
Take any amount of money when you have a chance, because if you randomly get voted out by something out of your control, which will probably happen, take what you
I don't
can
like
get
the girl.
and enjoy it.
I do not like that girl.
Yeah, Terry's got it out for number 952. Like,
Oh,
cannot
most
stand
girls
her
just hate each
Oh,
other.
the one on the island?
with a passion. Like
The one on the
952. She cannot. The one on the island.
Yeah, I need her to leave.
Yes, she cannot stand her. And now with this cliffhanger, we were so upset we watched the cliffhanger last night.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's heated.
Here's my ancestry.
Well, let it focus. No, yeah. Terry is very pale.
All right.
Yeah, babe.
Growing up, I used to always say I'm a white jambalaya.
There you go.
Yeah, I thought I was German. I thought I was Irish, Dutch, French, and Indian.
I'm a mutt. I just say I'm a mutt.
Because my grandmother, my
Yeah,
great
I'm a
grandmother,
mutt.
told me she was Indian.
I'm just a giant mutt of stuff.
Concise in German means what's the word after means? Scarce. My last name is Knapp. Knapp. Like, take
I
a
know
nap,
what my
go to
first.
sleep.
Speaking of that, I know what my first name translates to or means handsome, and I totally agree with that. Look it up.
Oh God.
Kenneth means handsome.
He's correct. My brother's name is Kenneth, and it does mean handsome.
My maiden name is Jewish, and I'm not Jewish because I don't know how that happened. But my maiden name is Klein, Kline.
Oh, this one here, you can't go anywhere near. What is it?
My name?
Leonardtown,
Maryland. Everyone in Leonardtown, Maryland is related to her
You
from
throw a
before
rock.
the United States existed.
You throw a rock, you might hit one of my ancestors.
So it's like, oh my God, her ancestry goes all the way back before the U.S. was the U.S.
Not everybody uses a real name online, social
You
media.
just go down to pretty much
maybe
any
people
house
you
and
think
just
you
be
know,
like-
and that's not their real name.
Yep. She has their
Trench
streets
houses.
named after her ancestors down there.
I know a few people
And churches and
I know a few people
neighborhoods.
I know a few people on screen here. I won't say who they are. That their real name isn't what you think it is.
Oh.
I had to for work. I had to send my boss. I had to send my boss a picture of my ID because he did not believe my last name was my last name.
I didn't believe it either.
Well, I don't. Okay, Jerry, you got
What's
me.
your last
Now.
I was a doubter.
I just found Thor's real name is Thor. Right?
Tor
that ain't your
is
real name.
Tor.
Tor's my real name.
He is Tor.
Tor Blazy.
Yeah. Okay.
He is.
No, it is.
No, it is. It is. I didn't go
Like
for it. It is.
legit, Kenny. It is. As much as
before.
As much as people doubt Tor is really Tor.
He is.
I can tell you that I know that.
But then again, Frank
when you
Zappa called his daughter Moon.
Uh-oh. Let me shut down the giveaway. Time to do a drawing here in a minute.
I still think I got the best middle name out of everybody. So.
You know what my name means? My name means gift of God.
Your name means rigged drawings.
Rigged. Yep. Big time.
No.
You might as well just change your name to Matt Rigged.
Matt Rigged. Yep.
Ah, damn it. Got to cancel that print.
There you go.
Matthew.
All right, let me
Rigged.
share my screen. We'll do the drawing.
Gift. Oh yeah, gift of the Lord. Yeah.
But are you
Oh, yeah,
as
gift of
beloved?
the Lord.
as
That's why he
David?
wins all the time.
See, I am king and beloved. So.
All righty, we've got 27 entries for the Polymaker filament. They ship pretty much anywhere in the world. We're going to draw for one lucky winner right now. Must be present to win. They have some of the best filament on the planet and probably any type and any color you can possibly imagine. So take a look. At some point here, you'll see your name go by, unless your name is YouTube, and then I'll redraw if that happens again. I understand
Yeah,
that
I did put
that's
it
a real
in.
person, but if you're on Twitch, put your Twitch name. If you're on YouTube, put your YouTube name. That's what that represents. So here we go. Must be present to win in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the winner is.
Sudden impact.
Sudden impact.
Right here, man. Right here.
You want it, Kenny? You want me to redraw?
He wants it. He's lying if he says he doesn't.
I want
I'm
it.
about to say, you know he
Awesome.
want it.
Alrighty.
He want
He
it.
wants it.
Congratulations.
Thank
Free
you.
printer chow.
Man, I can't believe it. This
Congrats.
thing is. I'm turning it into Max. I've won that wheel a couple times now.
Mm-hmm. Definitely
But-
rigged.
Rigged.
But if you want to know
Rigged.
something, if I win, I don't like Ziltech. I won Ziltech a few weeks ago. I don't sign up for like because I know they don't want anybody to win that often, so I don't sign up. So like next week, I won't sign up for Polymaker.
When I used to use StreamYard, their giveaway thing, it just pops up the names and it looks like it goes through everybody. I don't think it does. That's why when you're on a really big channel, and they got 1 billion people on there, I don't think StreamYard actually goes through all those names. That's why I put the wheel back up. I want to visually see it go round and round because I personally think that's more fair doing it that way. So I prefer the wheel.
I wish I'd have that kind of luck at the casinos.
Yeah. Well, some people are lucky, but Vegas never got built on winners. So
Yeah, I know that. Trust me.
I
I've
love
had one.
Vegas.
I've had one royal in my life, and then my wife had one.
Terry played
Not-
blackjack one time in Vegas and won $100.
Well,
Most I ever won was out of a
take that
machine.
back.
I won $400.
I have hit royals
won
more
8
than
or
once,
8?
but I'm talking about loaded. We're full prize.
Oh wow.
Loaded once.
I've lived here since I've been 5 years old in Vegas. I don't ever gamble very often. Maybe every 2 or 3 years I'll spend $20. So that's hardly nothing. I went out with my son about 10 years ago to Timbers Bar, not far from my house. I was playing video poker with my son, or no, I was playing Keno. He's playing video poker. And believe it or not, once in my life, I won $1,800.
There you go,
since
jackpot.
my son was an acquaintance with the bartender because he went there a lot, and I felt obligated, so I tipped her $100. And after I did, I'm thinking, why'd you give her $100? But anyway, and then my son's like, Dad, are you going to split it with me? No, I'm not. You're playing your machine, I'm playing mine. We didn't agree that when we walked in the door. My son's lucky; he wins all the time. I've never won before, so yeah, it went to pay bills, and
We go to Vegas. We played this one game and we got all mansions.
What was? Oh, that was the worst.
That was horrible.
Yeah, if you've ever gambled and you played the Three Little Pigs, Huff and More Puff, Huff and More Puff, you get the mansions.
Must be
So
slot.
you get the first. Yeah, it's it's a slot, but it's got first you got the wooden house. Was it no straw, wooden, and then a mansion. If you get the mansion, it's supposed to give you one of either the mini. Could give you the mini, the minor, the major, or the grand. And I filled the entire screen full of mansions, which pretty much is automatically.
We're like, oh, we're getting
a jackpot. We're getting a jackpot.
Yeah, right.
Every single one was the mini, not one big prize.
Like $100,
and it was $980 some was the final win on it. And I'm like, the guy next to me was pissing me off so bad because you're gonna win the grand. It's gonna be so huge. And then when I didn't, he goes, "Oh, that sucks for you, buddy." Just walked away.
That sucks. Have a good one.
Have a good. Literally, he was right there with me. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, buddy. Just walked off. Yeah, Vegas take us for some money.
In a bar, I've actually seen a guy hit a royal, move over one seat, wait, and that some of the bars here in the valley, it's got to get delivered because they don't always have it in the property because they can get robbed. So, anyways, they moves over one seat, does it again. I laughed. Oh, and my winningest thing in this valley, I turned one quarter to $100.
There used to, when I lived in Vegas, there was a 7-Eleven over by Nellis Air Force Base, and they had the old style. Of course, obviously back then all the machines only had coin slots. But if I was dead ass broke and had nothing left of my name other than a couple of quarters, I could stop in there, and there was one quarter machine in particular that I could win $50 to $100 on, but I had to be broke. If I had money in my pocket, I'd just feed the machine.
That was the Jesus machine.
Coffee, I could put 50 cents in that sumbitch and win $50 to $100.
Yeah, a lot of people hit 7-Elevens because they're played so much.
But it was right there. The 7-Eleven store was right there by the entrance to Nellis Air Force Base. So I'm sure it's not there anymore. I mean, that's been 35 years ago.
I'm sure it's still there.
About the main gate?
7-Elevens usually don't disappear. I'm at Hollywood and Lake Mead, my major cross streets. So I'm not
because again, I was just there yesterday. Because there's more than one gate at the base. You're not talking about the main gate, are you?
I don't remember, Kenny. I just know it was right there at the base. It was
okay. All right.
It was like Craig Road
and Las Vegas Boulevard is the main gate.
Yeah.
It was like Craig Road and Las Vegas Boulevard North, somewhere in that area. But I can't
Yeah.
I mean, it's been so many years ago. I don't remember.
They were busy yesterday while I was shopping.
I've been in Vegas since 1969.
I don't know how you do it. I cannot be near Vegas for more than 4 days.
We got married in Vegas.
4 days, and then I get the hell out of that city.
We got married in Vegas.
Well,
it was fun.
Vegas is just like any other city. If you're not on the Strip or downtown, the rest of it's just like anywhere else in town.
I just looked, and that 7-Eleven is still there, and it is at the intersection of Craig Road and Las Vegas Boulevard North.
We probably went to that one.
Yeah, it's still there.
7-Eleven.
You guys didn't do the drive-through wedding, did you?
No.
No, we got married we did the chapel, though. We still did the chapel.
I did. The only thing is, it was an August day, and of course, some of those chapels, you got more than one wedding going on at a time.
Yep.
And so there was a wedding party walking by my truck, and lo and behold, we had both windows down. One of the guys in the party, let's just say, I guess, had a digestion.
Actually, looking at it, I think it's a 7-Eleven in Ellis Boulevard and Las Vegas Boulevard.
Yeah,
now that I look at it, because that looks like the exact same building.
When I was a teenager, they had Stop and Go's and 7-Elevens in Vegas, and then 7-Elevens bought out. I don't know if they bought them out, but they took over a lot of the buildings for Stop and Go.
I think you also had Utolins for a while. I think so.
We got married at the Royal Chapel.
Royal Chapel?
Yep, Royal Chapel for $100 discount at the Thunderbird Motel at the Royal Chapel. $100 Groupon special.
No, it was $250.
That's right, because it came with pictures. The $250 came with pictures.
And then he left the rings at the hotel the day of our wedding.
Yeah. Sent my brother
And
back for
the
him.
heliport we used to fly out of there on Las Vegas Boulevard, I think it's long gone. 'Cause I believe it was
really?
Las Vegas and Sahara.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's still. Is it still there? No, they still have the heliport over there.
There's one down by the airport, but yeah, Las Vegas.
No, this one wasn't down by the airport. I think it was at Las Vegas Boulevard and Sahara, if I remember correctly. But I had heard that it had been torn down so they could build something else there or something. So because it was right by Circus, and because I remember taking off from there in the heat of the summer with too much weight and not enough performance.
I'm familiar.
It was always quite interesting going over the gift shop, trying not to hit the signs in the parking lot.
Las Vegas Boulevard and Sahara, they got where the Sahara Hotel used to be, and then they changed the name, rebuilt it. I think it's called the Sahara again.
It is.
They have the Wheel of Fun gift shop or whatever. It looks big. It's a big giant, not Wheel of Fun, something of fun. Slots of Fun, I think it's called. It's a gift shop.
That's long gone.
Corner. What, Kenny?
That's long gone. Slots of Fun, gone.
Well, not Slots of Fun. Las Vegas Boulevard and Sahara, where they got the gift shop in the one corner. It's always been there.
The big one, yeah.
Giant and round.
Yeah.
All I remember is that we would take off out of there and head to the north, because always went up around the stratosphere and come back down. But as we would leave out of there in the middle of the day when it was hot, 115 degrees out, and you had a helicopter clear full of people, you had no performance. They wouldn't climb.
Yeah.
And it was always a joy trying to get around the stoplights and not hit the great big sign there in that parking lot at that gift shop.
Yep.
Okay.
While you're trying to build up speed so you can get some altitude to go up Vegas Boulevard. And that's probably why I know there were a lot of people hated them right there in that area. So, but then I got transferred out to their office in Long Beach, California, and started flying back and forth to Catalina Island.
Behind the Strat.
Man, really?
Behind the Strat is a ghetto neighborhood. They call it. What do you call it? Naked Vegas or something like that. Or,
you can't go back there too often.
And the Stratosphere, I've never been up in it, and I will never go up in it. I've
been up that about 5 times. It's no big deal.
I freaked out. Where were we at? I freaked out in the big ball.
Oh, that was at the Link.
The Link.
The Link.
I freaked
What
out
are they
in the
called? The
Link.
new ball thing where you get to drink. It's $50 for 1 hour. All you can drink, and then it goes all the way around in the circle.
I'm afraid
you
of
get
heights.
to see the all of Vegas. It's it's behind the Link.
I'm afraid of heights, but I went skydiving twice on my own. I wasn't tandem. I jumped myself. And it was fun all the way down. It was a blast. But my second jump, I broke my foot, my fault. So I got a steel plate and 8 screws in my ankle. It happened in 1993.
Oh, wow.
But I am afraid of heights.
My brother just did his first jump. Him and his wife, they did it for their anniversary.
In Hawaii.
I went from
Tandem,
3,000
of course.
foot the first time, 4,000 foot the second time. The first jump, I took out my brother's camcorder, and I had somebody on the ground, random person, film me coming down. The second jump, I took it, but I didn't have anybody to film it. So when I crashed and burned, I didn't get that on tape.
Wow.
Still want to do it. I still want to do it.
You can do it.
I'm going to do it.
I'll
I'm
watch
definitely
you.
gonna do it
I'll
one
be
of
on the
these
ground
days.
waiting
I'd
for
rather
you.
jump out of the plane than bungee jump.
Terry,
Huh?
let him do the skydiving thing when he gets the Voron done.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good idea.
The reward for getting the
That'd be my
Voron
gift to
finished.
you.
That'll be there. You go. You can
I will pay for you to go skydiving.
Oh God, Herschel's over there doing his thing on the blanket again.
Leave him alone.
He's starting already. Yeah, he's already got his blanket. Oh God.
We got one that's just sitting here.
Got this one here, and you
It's
know what the
loaf.
other one does, and he's over there doing that again. Herschel!
He loves his blanket. Leave him alone.
He really loves his blanket. Oh,
Hey, Scott, the only type of
Yeah.
chopper I ever flew in when I was a little kid, my sister took me to the Jerry Lewis Telethon at the convention center, and they had the old MASH type choppers that just had the glass dome and no doors.
Bell 47s.
Okay, I rode one of
I
those
was just
one
about to say
time
the
up
bell
and down the
choppers.
strip when I was probably like 12 years old. That's the only time I was ever in a chopper.
Yeah, there was the Bell 47s, and then Hiller also had one that looked almost exactly like it. And if you didn't know your helicopters, you wouldn't know the difference. But the Bell 47 was the most popular, and then the Hillers weren't nearly as popular, weren't near as many of them built, and they had a lower horsepower engine on them. But Soloy did a turbine conversion on the Hillers, and then they became a fantastic helicopter for external load sling work. And then they got outlawed in the United States because the frame had a tendency to fold up in the middle and fall out of the sky. But because we actually
That's a
took
little problem.
out in western Kansas, where I grew up at, there's a big show every year that's called the 3I Show, which is industry, implement, and irrigation or something. I don't know. It's anyway. But we took I don't remember what kind of car it was. It was a small car. We painted it bright yellow. And on one side, we had the advertisement for the Goodyear tire dealer there in town, which was Fansler Tires. And then on the other side, we had the advertisement for the junkyard where we got the car from. And I would fly over there with our Hiller, and I'd pick the car up, and then I'd fly along the dike at the river right next to where this big show was at, fly back and forth along there. And then we only did that 1 year. And then when the show was over, the ladies out at the airport where I would go fuel at, they were always asking, they wanted me to take that car up as high as I could and then drop it. So the south end of the airport there at Garden City used to be an old military training base. So there was just acres and acres of concrete out there that wasn't used. So I climbed as high as I could get with that thing and cut it loose and dropped it. But let's just say my aim wasn't very good. It landed in a pasture about a mile from the airport. So, and as far as I know, the car's still there. It just exploded. And
this reminded me of that scene from the Blues Brothers with the Pinto coming out of the air. The Blues Brothers. Remember
I was going to say, it's Dave's favorite.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, that's what's giving me my headache right now.
Did you program
What is
it?
No, that's today.
Go ahead.
What?
Pick me a winner, Kenny.
Something.
Huh? Oh, I was talking about. Scott was talking about helicopters, and I said, and cars up in the air. I just said, do you remember the time they did the pinnacle falling from the sky in the Blues Brothers. That's all.
I never seen the movie Blues Brothers, so I wouldn't remember that. But
Yeah, and I mean the first one, not the second one.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenny, what has changed since last week that you keep blinking black every little bit? You're seeing it. You're still going out. It's going black, and then it's coming back. What's changed since last week?
I did spin this around, and because I thought I had another HDMI port for that screen I was going to put, but
okay.
So I don't know.
All right.
I shouldn't be doing anything right now.
I haven't seen you freeze. It's just it blinks out black and then it comes back. So
bizarre.
I don't know. Maybe it's Talk Studio. See, obviously, I don't know. But
yeah. And by the way, the Bell 47. That was the helicopter that was used in the Mass series at the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is not a cat board. This is a can board.
And here's something about the Bell 47 that you won't know until you fly one. The controls are out of sync 90 degrees with where the helicopter actually goes.
That's exciting to learn.
And on the
Actually,
it's on the
very, very intuitive because the Bell 47 doesn't use a direct control on the blades and the Huey doesn't either. The original Huey doesn't use direct control on the blades. They have a paddle bar that's above the blades, and that's actually what you're moving is the paddle bar. And then there's the paddle bar because it's spinning as it is trying to adjust itself to get back to center. That actually changes the pitch of the blades and pitches the helicopter. But the Bell 47 had this weird, it was weird to fly. When you would get out of something that didn't fly that way and you get into it, it was a little bit squirrely. But
are you talking about the swash plate?
No. So the swash plate, all helicopters have a swash plate. They've got to, because you've got fixed linkages that got to move something that's spinning. So the swash plate's there. But in a modern helicopter, the swash plate actually connects directly to the blades. In a Bell 47 and a UH-1 Huey, there's another, if you look at a picture of one, you'll see above the blades, 90 degrees to the blades, is a bar with weights on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay,
that's what the swash plate actually hooks to, is that. And then that connects to the main rotor blades. And what it is as you're moving the stick and you're pushing that fly bar out of plane.
Yeah.
It's trying to, you spin a wheel on a shaft and you try to turn it.
Right.
Okay, it fights you. That's basically what this does, is you're trying to push that out of plane, and it's adjusting to keep itself gyroscopically stabilized. But by doing that, it's got linkages from it going to the blades that actually change the blades, and that's what moves the helicopter around.
Yeah, the pitch change links.
Yeah, it's all helicopters have a swash plate. You have to, because you're transitioning forces from a fixed object to a spinning object. But then the way it works with the blades on the helicopter is, most modern helicopters, all of them, the swash plate connects directly to the blades, and then because of that, the linkage is off 90 degrees that you don't see. But anyway, they were just they were very stable helicopters, but they were also a nightmare to fly for hours on end because you didn't have any hydraulic assist or anything. So to maintain forward flight, you had to physically muscle the cyclic ahead at all times.
Right.
Where in a modern helicopter, you can just kind of ease it ahead and hold it there and it'll stay. But anything that uses a fly bar, it's always pushing back against you. So when you push forward to go into forward flight, it's pushing back against you. When you pull back, it's pushing back against you. So the guys that flew, like the people that flew the UH-1s in Vietnam, those are real pilots, because those things had nothing. They had no kind of hydraulic assist. They did have some spring assist on them, some of them, where you could use a trim switch and actually put some tension on a spring to kind of take some of the load off. But those guys had to fly all day long. They didn't get to hit the cruise control and ride on the autopilot.
Right.
They actually had to physically fly that helicopter, and that's why you'd see them with these giant frickin' arms because they were fighting that thing all day long.
Yeah, when I was in school to learn to work on helicopter design, I think we probably should get off the subject because we're talking helicopter nerd stuff here, and they're like going, huh? But
it's all right.
Anyways, when I was at Fort Rucker, which they have since renamed, I forgot what they renamed it to, Alabama. We had our helicopters there, which were OH-58s, and they also the other class with the Hueys. And I looked up at them sometimes, and I could see bullets from Vietnam in the blade, in the rotors. I could see where the bullets hit the rotors from Vietnam.
No, a Huey was next near impossible to knock out of the air.
You think so?
That's why they were so good at what they did over in Vietnam, is because
yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out.
You could perforate them like a colander that you used to drain your spaghetti, and they'd still fly.
And in LA, I worked for a painter that was a
very viewed, Josh.
I worked for a painter that was a door gunner in California. He was nuts.
Yeah.
My neighbor that moved to Guam and now lives, he moved to the Philippines, to Cebu. Now he lives in Guam. He moved about 10 years ago. I knew him across the street for about 15 years. Anyway,
Funny Jerry, I leave on February 6th to go to Cebu.
He was a Black Hawk pilot. Used to be.
I'm flying out at 9:05 a.m. on February 6th going to Cebu.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there for 10 days and probably make a whole lot of questionable decisions while I'm there.
Have fun. As long as you have fun. And you make it back without going to jail.
Okay. Just be safe, okay?
Man,
Don't do anything.
I'm damn near 60 years old. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, that's why I'm afraid. I like to have you a little bit longer around as a friend, you know?
Yeah, I fly out. At hold on here a second. 9:50 a.m. out of here, and I've got an hour and 45-minute flight to Denver. I've got an hour and 40-minute layover in Denver. Then I've got a let's see how long, 12-hour and 15-minute flight to Narita, Japan, Tokyo. Hour and 45-minute layover, and then 5-hour and 35-minute flight to Cebu City, and I arrive at 10:05 p.m.
And why don't you just go to Pahrump, Nevada?
Is that work related? Your trip?
No, it's not work related.
Didn't you hear he said risky decisions? And I just told him, just go
I didn't
to
say
Pahrump.
risky. I said questionable.
There you go. Go to Pahrump.
So here's the thing, Kenny. I've been to Pahrump.
There's nothing in Pahrump.
And for an hour in Pahrump, you can hire the same services for 10 days in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So, but it's also warm there. There's beaches there. The cost of being there is very inexpensive. The food is awesome, and yeah.
Zachary 3D Prints. What is going on? What do you got coming up? What are you working on? Where are you going?
I was a bit surprised. I was listening to what Scott was saying. Yeah, I was working yesterday on the Voron. It's I started building that in beginning of June. So officially, I'm working longer on it than you are, but I'm going to finish it sooner than you do, I guess.
Good job, Zach. Good job. Very good job.
On the trip sound like what I was with my rat rig. I never got that thing done.
Good job.
Yeah, so next weekend I'm not here, so I will be streaming the rest maybe on Sunday. I don't know. Yeah, I'm also having this, commercial license on STL Flicks. So I'm still learning how to sell, how to advertise, stuff like that. Learning a lot of things, and also going for the P1S, doing some upgrades. So a
Nice.
lot of exciting stuff going to come.
Very cool.
What do you got coming for the P1S there, Zach?
I
Maybe a
think
better
the bamboo
build.
is getting eaten by a panda.
I was about to think. So, conk, conk.
I love my conch on it. I have the conch plus on it, and it prints beautifully.
Does anyone else have a T1 Pro?
Oh God,
I
here
hate it.
we go again.
I hate it. I swear I do. I hate this machine.
I'm not even allowed to run this machine when she's in the house. Good
It's
thing it
loud.
prints fast.
It's very loud. I can lay in my bedroom, and that's the 3rd floor, and I can still hear it.
And yet she said, yes, take the offer to get an S1 Pro and
I didn't say
do a review on that.
That's
You
just
said
a review.
fine.
Turn up the
How else do I
TV.
review it without running it? How am I run the S1 Pro without running it?
He said turn up the TV. But I can hear while I'm laying in
So the bamboo hot end down.
How's that go again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the E3D one?
No, it's the Fadus one.
I like the Revo hot ends they make for the bamboo, but God, they're too damn expensive in my opinion. $125 or $30. To me,
Yeah,
that's a lot
I'm
of
getting
money.
ready to take the Revo hot end off of this boron right here because this one because I'm not happy with it. And then
Yeah,
I can't
was not
tell
happy
the
with mine.
difference between a Obsidian nozzle and an HTX nozzle. Well, an Obsidian nozzle won't work for the material that's in their printing right now. But once you've used an Obsidian nozzle and an HTX nozzle, there's no way to differentiate which one is which. And at $70-some a piece for the nozzle, screw that. I'm going to put the...
I'm loving my Revo. I switched my Prusa to a Revo, and I know it's expensive, but I wish I could grab some more for everything else.
A 3D printer is a machine, as we all know. My CNC in the garage, when that bit touches the wood with the Makita router, that screams. You usually have to wear headphones. It's so loud. When I
You
run
want to talk about loud? Let me fire up this milling machine.
When I run a skill saw, that screams.
Right there.
People, 3D
All those
printers are
nozzles
loud.
right there cost less than one Revo HTX nozzle.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I had the original Revos, and I've had 2 back out, and I gave up. It was what, $45-50 for just the brass nozzles for them.
So they backed out. They backed out by
This will be
themselves.
the next one right here. So I'm going to throw this on there.
I love the Rapido.
Were you going crazy speeds?
Yeah,
Not
that's the Rapido.
crazy.
That's going on there next.
That's what I have for this build. The ultra high
This
flow.
is this
Now,
here
mind
is
you,
a
I'm still
colossal
stuck
piece
in
of shit here.
molasses.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's the. Oh yeah.
I don't remember what the name of.
Whatever something.
I don't remember what it is, but it's garbage.
Garbage.
It's a garbage nozzle.
Garbage.
At least I'm not happy with it. Let's put it that way. So, the Revo's coming out, and the Rapido's going in, and not. I mean, I like the Revo, and changing the nozzles is great. I mean, it's real quick. I mean, it's one-handed, change it, and you're done. You're on your way. But I can't tell the difference between an HTX and an Obsidian. And if I put an Obsidian nozzle in there and run this filament through there, we're going to have problems. It doesn't work. So, and at what those nozzles cost, it's just too expensive for the nozzle for.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
for what you
finally
can get when Rapido can do basic V6 nozzles, and there's dozens of variations on V6 for every speed for a tenth the cost. It's not worth it.
What type of nozzle is safe to run glow in the dark through it, since it likes to eat up nozzles?
I mean, here's some
Hardened steel.
These are slice
Yeah.
Gamma Master nozzles. I don't remember why I even have these. But I mean, here's a couple of dollars worth of nozzles, and there's some hardened steel in there. But I got to look up and see what these Gamma Master nozzles are.
Expensive.
Huh?
I said expensive. That's what they are.
Well, I didn't pay for them. I don't even know how I wound up with them.
Tor, are they in the Voron?
One is on the bed. One has a foot inside the bottom base.
No. Yeah, mine same thing.
TK, last year I printed a bunch of glow-in-the-dark from Ziltech on my bamboo, and I killed the nozzle quickly. So I couldn't, just replace a simple little brass nozzle on that particular
stock on the bamboo is stainless steel, but you would want to upgrade to hardened steel for.
And if you got a P1S, P1P or P1S, you want to upgrade your gears as well because they're not hardened steel on them. Now the A1s are all hardened steel. Both the mini and the standard A1 are both hardened steel gears out the box, but not hardened steel nozzle.
You know, yeah, Jerry, I would just grab, if you're printing it on the bamboo, we have hardened steel gears, as well as like the Conch Plus hot end, which is a really nice hot end that would work for glow in the dark on the bamboo.
Well, I guess some Gamma Master nozzles, aside from being priced like everything else at Slice, they're good for using for that engineering filament. So
that's what's loaded on this Voron right now.
Scott, what's wrong with the Obsidian nozzle?
Yeah, we talk about 3D printing, lasers, resin, painting, cookies, just about anything and everything.
Helicopters.
Obsidian nozzle, except that you can't push it. Like right now, that print right there, that nozzle's running 345 degrees. The Obsidian won't go that high. If you run the Obsidian that hot, they do weird things. I kept having problems, couldn't figure out what it was, and somebody asked me if I had an Obsidian nozzle in there, and I'm like, well, I shouldn't. It should be a HTX, but I don't remember which is which. So I swapped nozzles, and I got a really good print out of it after I swapped the nozzles. So
this is my first Obsidian I have.
Don't use the Obsidian nozzles at high temperature. They won't work.
Yeah,
this is the PPSCF. It came out great.
Yeah, I still hear people talking about the Ruby nozzles, but I never heard nothing good about them other than they're crap and they're like $100 a piece.
I've seen so many people have issues in the Facebook groups when they bought the Ruby nozzles. They pop out the Ruby.
Yeah, the Ruby pops out. I heard.
Well, I guess I'll when I put this new hot end in there, I'll try these because these are both 0.4 Gamma Master nozzles, so may as well give them a shot.
I've heard good things about the Gamma Masters.
I never used them. I don't, like I said, I don't even know where they come from. I had a Mosquito hot end, and it leaked. The nozzle on it leaked, and I was running at a high temperature, and now it's this giant mess of stuff that won't come apart. So,
okay, camera cleared up. Show us again.
Checking what size nozzle it was. The Ultra High Flow Rapido 2 Plus Pro something or another.
Yeah, I didn't. This is the UHF version that I have here, but I didn't put the UHF adapter on it. I used the shorter sock and everything.
I have it. I have both versions included.
Yeah.
But
I sold my big resin printer last week. A guy drove down with his wife from California. He said he had one just like it, and he's used to him. My big resin printer was small because I guess he works in the movie industry making props. I didn't ask him what company or what movies, but that's what he told me.
I've got this thing, whatever the hell it is.
Dragon Ultra High Flow?
That's the, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Veda's stuff. Veda's
You want to
makes
write that on the side of the
solid.
box so you remember?
No, you can look at the top of the box. It tells me right there on it.
Okay.
Got some more. I got a drop effect. Some more rapidos. Yeah, there's the. That's pushed down in there, but there's the adapter and stuff on that one that I just installed. So to make it the ultra high flow.
In chat, Raw wants to know, Scott, if you have a K2 Plus.
I do not. I don't have anything that has Creality's name on it, and there will be nothing with Creality's name on it ever cross my doorway again.
What product burned you?
1, 2, 3.
It wasn't a product.
Where
it
did
was
they
a
touch you,
company.
Scott?
It wasn't a product. It was a
8,
company called Creality.
9,
Oh shit.
10.
Okay, Scott, on this
11,
dial here, show us where they touched
12,
you.
13. Yeah.
Dave has 13.
I only have 13 Crealities. I'm okay.
I don't have anything against Creality printers. I have absolutely nothing against Creality printers. I have a whole lot against that effing company. So, yeah.
Tell us how you feel.
Hey, Scott was. Hey, look at me. At least he didn't say the word like I did last week. Should I say it again? No.
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 Potty mouth Kenny.
It probably comes down to say one thing and do another, like with most companies.
I will say this. My K1 Max, I just recently got rid of the last one. Now, granted, my K1 Max came from Creality's headquarters in the wooden box that they send out to content creators and stuff. So I don't know if there was anything different with it compared to a retail unit, but that printer just flat worked. It just worked. I never had to screw with it. I did root it and put clipper in it and all that, but that printer just worked. It always just worked. I never had failed prints with it, never had any issues with it. So,
Which printer?
The K1
K1
Max.
Max.
That's what this was printed on. I have no issues with my K1 Max either.
The original K1 that I had some issues with it.
Yes.
But the initial issue with the hot end, I then turned into massive issues with a blown up motherboard because somebody forgets to unplug things before they go poking around with metal bits. And so I wound up having to replace the motherboard, the tool head board, and all kinds of stuff. Now, once all that was done, it just worked as well. I never had any issues with it either. It just prints.
Rara, I'm using a 0.6 for mine, 90C on the bed, and I did do a small calibration print, but pretty much my basic ABS profile with modified temperatures worked pretty well for the drone.
I'm using a 0.4 nozzle.
Scott, I have no idea what you're talking about forgetting to turn off the K1s and frying boards. I have no idea.
Yeah. No, anybody that's effed around inside of a K1.
Oh yeah, they're real easy to fry.
Let me see here. Well, there's no boards left in here, but there's an extruder, hot end, nozzles, another extruder, another hot end, 2 more hot ends that have never been in a printer, another extruder that's never been used.
Push me around.
Lightspeed just done a couple videos on the K2 Plus, and what he doesn't like about it mainly is the software.
Yeah,
software.
that's what Tim's issue with it is as well. The
That's
software
going to be 90% of the problem is the software.
Yeah, this is a brand new K1 board right here that Creality sent me by accident when I blew up the first the print head board. So they sent me just a random K1 Max board that I have just sitting around. So
Well, I have an extra K1 board because at East Coast Rep Rap Festival in 2023, when Creality was packing up their booth, I went over there and grabbed one of their K1s and took it over to my booth and pulled the motherboard out of it, and then put the printer back in the box over at their booth. So somebody ended up with a K1 that had no motherboard in it. I have.
Oh.
Damn. Yeah, they sent me the K1. They
Without
sent me
the
4
board.
boxes, and it was I had a K1 board and an SE board. And I'm like, why are you sending me these boards? And they're like, oh, you can keep them. Okay, fine. I'll hold on to them. And I'm putting the SE board in a V2 right now because the SE and the KE board are the exact same. It's just you have to flash the board with clipper or have an attachment for clipper. So you just put the Nebula pad or a Sonic pad on it or a Pi, and you've got a KE with an SE board.
I've helped a few customers set up the Sonic pads. Get a Big Tree Tech board.
Get a big tree. The Big Tree Tech Pad 7. I got a Sonic pad back here, but I would not recommend the Sonic pad. I would recommend the Nebula pad or that. There you go. Yeah, Scott's got them.
Well, the Nebula,
Scott,
Nebula pad is even
do you have the old hot end or the new hot ends?
I've got all kinds. I've got probably 50 different Creality hot ends. I have no idea what's here.
Because the original extruder was garbage. The original hot end had a thermistor connection issue, and then they redid it with a new soldered one.
Here's another Creality board. I don't know what this one is. It's never even been out of the package. It says K1 on it, but I don't know if it's a Max or a...
Both of them can be used for the same board. Max and the K1
No,
are the
there's
same board.
something different between them. There's something different between the Max and the regular. I don't remember what it was. There is one item that's different on them, and I don't remember what it was. You can still use them, but there is a difference.
Yeah, I wish I had a good Creality contact. Since I got the K2 out, I'd like to review it. At one point, I wanted to review the K1, and now I got the K2, but I don't have a contact. So,
yeah, I did ask my contact at Creality, but
when I started refusing delivery.
You're right. Yeah, mine's a K1 Max. Yeah, that's a Max board I got, not a regular board. I thought it said K1 Dash Max. It just says K1 Max on it.
The hell's this? A 5-volt power supply.
5 volt. You know, I accidentally bought a 24 volt in that small size. Or 24 volt. Like, what am I going to use this little baby for?
you accidentally bought a boron tube because you're never going to build it, are you?
Come on, Jerry. You're supposed to be on my
I guarantee you, Tor and Zany Maker Zach will be done theirs before Dave is done with his.
You really think?
Done by tonight. Like, my bed is on. I'm putting together the hot end.
Tor will have his serial number by Monday.
Doesn't matter. Yours has been sitting there for 8 months.
It's my first Voron, so technically it's they've got more on me. They've got more skill on me than that.
Hey, here's a Creality K1 Max bearing and belt upgrade kit that I have no use for because I don't have a K1 Max. But
we have a K1 Max.
Actually,
just slap a label on that thing and ship it to Dave.
There you go.
Here's all the crap. It's all the pulleys and everything to change it over to tooth pulleys instead of the smooth pulleys. And
where's that?
That's raw PPS. Everybody likes their PPS carbon fiber. I print with the raw PPS, nothing in it.
I think if I do go to Rocky Mountain, I'll drive up there and I'll throw all this crap in the vehicle, and I'll pull up out there in the parking lot and do like I did with the printers.
Hand it all to Dave.
I got to run out there. That's immediately. I'll run right out to Scott. Like, Scott, I'm here. Hand me the box.
Dave has a K1 Max.
Give it all away.
I only have 3 K1s.
Purge your stuff.
No.
Yeah,
I really need to try that.
Trevor and
I
Yvonne
wanted-
3D got rid of a bunch of resin printers and stuff he had worked on. They all had problems, and some old printers. He had like a whole dumpster full of stuff on old stuff that had different issues.
Huh.
I would love to try that PPS carbon fiber, like I said, but I love my PPS. This is regular plain PPS.
Carbon
and it still
fiber is
does
really brittle.
just
You got to be
great.
careful with it; it breaks so easily.
Yeah.
Oh, this stuff is crazy strong compared to ABS and PET ABS or PET carbon fiber. This stuff is so hard to break.
So is the regular PPS.
I had some trouble last week with my bamboo, and I had to replace the feeding mechanism because it was broken. So I ordered one, but when I ordered it, I also ordered a couple chains for them for the P1 piece because it didn't came originally with cable chain, and now they're so much better. It's wonders, trust me. I can use more of the build plate on the back end now, all of it now. But before I always had trouble sometimes. Every time when it goes in the corner, I used to pinch the cable, you know, the PTFE2, and or make a hell of a racket.
Did you use the through the frame?
Unenclosed?
Huh?
You have the unenclosed version?
Yeah.
The
that's
P1P.
why.
These two.
Yeah, the P1P. I used the one. Oh, my P1Ss are actually old P1Ps, and we just used the through the frame attachment to run that cable chain on it. And yeah, it really does help with the PTFE tube issue.
You converted them.
If anybody lives near Matt German in the UK, he has a huge, I believe it's Comgrow 500 by 500 printer in the back corner on his screen that he's selling. He would love to sell it to give you a great deal on it, and it is a monstrous printer. But
That is a
obviously,
monster
you'd
printer.
have to come by and pick it up. He's not shipping.
Yeah, that thing is huge. I've seen them in real life.
Yeah.
They're way too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one at work.
I want to get a smaller one.
That's that.
Multicolor.
You got a 420.
I remember I wanted the Orange Storm Giga when it came out.
Yeah,
but
this
now-
she wanted the Giga originally, and I'm like, why? No.
I decided I first wanted it too because like whoa, you know, and
What's
so big.
bad about the Giga is a huge failed print will cost so much money and material, and you can make anything on a smaller, big printer.
Yep.
Just glue it together.
There's actually a guy who
and
was
not to
using
forget
another
the,
guy.
Electricity, huh?
Yeah, the electric. Yeah, you can't put it on one. It has to be on its own outlet because it blows breakers.
20 amp breaker.
Unless you have enough amperage.
Yeah, those things, half the cost of them are shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Like you can build a printer like that big for not much more, or not
There's
much.
a guy on YouTube I've been watching that I guess he's selling on Etsy. You probably know who I'm talking about. He has one, he prints on it constantly, put plexiglass on the sides of it. He talks really fast, and in the beginning of every video, he explains himself over and over and over in every video. I forget the channel name, but he's got a bunch of printers set up in his garage. I think he owns a vape shop, the way he's talking.
Oh, that guy, Technical Tinkerers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's done some really cool guns that are really, really big.
Yeah, he does a vlog every day, and he's on it. Yeah.
The only
I've
thing I
seen
don't
a
like
couple
about
of
his
things.
channel is the beginning of every channel, he explains who he is and what he does.
Yeah.
We already know this. Don't tell us again.
Yep. Yeah, if we're on it, then just let us keep going with the. There's another guy, I don't mean to be offensive, but a little weird looking guy, Misu 3D. He's posting every day also. A little kooky, but he prints a lot of big stuff.
Yeah.
He's got like 7 or 8 big Neptune 4s and
I'm
cubic tube covers.
I'm his with the Gratitude Gang, right? Is that what you're referring to?
Which one?
The Gratitude Game.
The Miss You 3D.
I forget his name. I think his name. He's got the glasses on. Then he went and showed him getting a haircut and
Yeah,
receiving.
but he does like recycling and everything. He does.
Yeah,
he
he
does
recycles
this,
it. That's
side
the one.
thing. Gratitude Gang. I really like
know,
it. He sends
Everybody
people
knows who
chihuahuas and
Ivan
stuff.
Miranda is, obviously, Ivan Miranda. And I used to think a long time ago that he was intentionally making his voice like that. But that's just how he talks. Because I've seen so many of his videos throughout the years.
Chihuahua.
That's what he just, his accent.
I met him in real life at Form Next.
Yeah.
Chill dude.
Well, guys, I got to jump out and get the dogs out before it gets dark here. So,
well, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll try to catch up with you next week. So,
have fun.
Take care, buddy.
See you guys later.
Later.
Have fun, chat.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
Just want to say hi.
We still got 33 people watching.
Hi.
Hello. Twitch. The rest are on YouTube. Please smash the like button, follow, subscribe, share. I'd really appreciate it.
All wet.
We do this each and every Saturday, and I always will. I don't foresee me ever stopping what I'm doing. And I've been doing this for like 3 or 4 years now.
Even when he's sick, he'll show up in his coat, freezing his butt off.
Yeah,
and if he's not turning up, I will take over.
Even when you get your Social Security, you'll be here.
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
I'll keep doing it.
So, remember a while back I said something about show your first print? I finally
Nope.
brought it out.
Don't remember
You mean
that.
no. There's my first print.
Mine was a really shitty cube.
This one is a frog
Hold on, I have
with
it.
a wizard hat.
Wow.
That's my first print ever.
And you were probably so amazed when that got done, thinking, "Oh my God, look at that! I made it!"
Right?
Yeah.
My first print was in my video, but I have to go back and look to see what it was. It was on a CR10. CR10s had been out like 6 months when I first got on 3D printing. Oh, here we go, Dave.
I'm basic. I'm very basic.
It took me
My
about
first
3
print.
years to finally do a benchy. I waited like
And
2
that's-
years or
that's-
3
My
years.
first print.
That's technically Terry's first print, but I remixed it and then she printed it.
Chicken
So,
on a surfboard riding a wave.
Yep.
That's cool.
All right. What is everybody's thoughts on the whole benchy?
Benchy gate, the benchy gate thing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I hate to say it, I'm kind of on the benchy creators side on this one. It's
Well, no,
supposed
it's not.
to be a benchmark.
It's the new owners.
Oh, the new owners.
I don't agree with
Yeah,
that.
the company bought them out, and now they're
They're
enforcing
coming after.
the no
Yeah,
rig.
they're shutting everybody down.
What,
But,
somebody that originally made the bench, you don't want you printing unless you're paying them or something?
No. They're taking off the variations because
find it.
people have made remixes of the benchy in different variations.
Oh,
And they're
yeah, I've seen it
removing-
forever.
What
Yeah,
about the
trying to
guy that
get
built
them
one that you
removed.
can actually boat in?
That's
Yeah.
happened. There's been
Dr.
2 or 3
Defoe?
people make
I know
benchy
it's
bench.
happened. So what? He's got to sink it now.
No,
No.
because
They're just trying to
he
take them
designed
off.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, anybody can just redesign a bench. It looks similar to it, but not the same. And then they got their own original. It can look similar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm starting to like this
Because
stuff.
yeah, the license has always said you cannot remix it.
You cannot remix it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But people
You can
still
share
have.
it. You can redistribute it. You
Yeah.
just can't remix it.
I'm
The
starting to
thing
like
is-
this stuff. This nanopolymer.
You know, the thing is,
But this
Don't
stuff is
drink it,
weird, man.
It's what's wrong with it, Caddy? It
Well, don't smell
activates
it.
at 60
First
C.
off, you don't smell it.
I did.
I got to get you guys hooked on
It's
the
like
bench
resin.
test.
You don't buy resin and say, put it up your nose and see if it smells. It's a chemical. Don't smell it.
It has the alcohol base in it for spreading it. So yeah, it has a little bit of an IPA smell when you first put it on. But once it dries clear and doesn't leave a residue all over the bottom of your print. And it activates at 60 and then releases at 59 and below.
I just never heard of an IPA being part of an adhesive.
Well, it's the base so that it'll spread. And then when the IPA dissipates away, then you're left with the actual adhesive left on your bill plate.
I mean, the actual product.
Yeah. And like Jose said, don't taste it though. It's not good for vaping. It's
Or
not
smoke
good
it.
for eating. Don't
Thank you
smoke
for the
it.
follow, Robotech83. Appreciate that. Thank you very
Well,
much.
and my
You
my
know,
tool head
the
rebuild
thing-
came out beautiful.
Don't taste it, Kenny.
The hardest part of rebuilding my bamboo head was the C clip that holds in the cutter hammer bar, the bar that hits the whatever the blade.
Yeah.
Getting that seat clip back in there was the hardest part. But yeah, now I got new LiDAR. I got new everything in my tool head.
Hey guys, if you watch him, he's gonna fall asleep. His eyes.
He does. He nodded a couple times. We caught you, Zach.
No, I'm not asleep.
What time is it over there, Zach?
It's 11:53.
Okay. I usually go to bed anywhere between 10 and midnight, and then I wake up all night long and I turn on the TV, get a drink, use the restroom, and that's my, all night long thing.
Well, guess what, Jerry? If you wake up at 11:59, we'll be hosting.
Oh,
we'll be on.
Yeah, last week you were on and Dave was working on something, and as soon as he turned away from you, I could barely hear you talking because he must have had the mic on and not you.
There was an issue with the mics, but we've got it fixed out now.
Right.
But no, that's when we installed the Obsidian nozzle and the nano gears on the K1 because it's the original K1, which a lot of us know had issues with it.
We've got off access Marcel in Canada popping in. Hey, Marcel.
Marcel.
How's it?
Hey, hello,
Marcel.
Hey, Alexis.
How we doing, brother?
Good. I'm working a lot on this droid. Still many days away, but putting all the eyes in the other day with all the Arduinos and all the LEDs. So
looking good.
It's coming together. I was working on painting and putting together all the servos for his arms that go out the dome.
Nice.
So I just literally got the servos in today. So got to finish up painting that before I put it all back together. And then same with the drives. I ended up assembling all the huge bearings that come with it for all the tilting of the leg and the foot there, and then also like all the drive gears and the wheel.
That almost looks like a boat crank that goes on the front of your boat when you turn it over. You have a crank, a winch. That's what it reminds me of.
A winch. Yeah, I don't know how many people here have actually printed any of the R2s or any of those droids at all, but yeah, I'm still waiting for the motor to essentially go into each of the feet. But yeah, almost there. Almost there.
Marcel, I give you mad cred. Is that a V2 behind you?
Actually, yeah. My friend of mine just dropped it off. It's a direct drive upgrade on it, a couple upgrades on it, actually.
Looks like it's got, it looks like you got a Sprite on a V2. Right. I'm like, I have a Sprite on a V2 just like that. Yeah, people don't run them anymore. Those are
Oh, dude, there's plenty of people who still run them. I help people all the time with those.
I just love my V2.
It works pretty good. I've got an Ender 3 V2 above me that I have to work on and put some upgrades on. I was making the Ender extender kit with it, but haven't really put any time into it yet.
What are you making on it?
On the Ender right now, I'm doing the X-Wing helmet cosplay PLA. A bunch of parts.
Okay.
I'm printing an airplane in my A1. It's semi-enclosed right now with some boxes just to help with the Fibron filament that I'm using.
Everybody's printed Fibron.
Yeah.
I got
those frames.
You have any snow up in Canada?
In my part of Canada? In no part of Canada. I'm in Vancouver. There's no snow here.
Oh yeah, off axis. We got the same one.
So I've done 4 of the frames. So I did. I haven't done a video about them yet because I haven't been able to do it for the parts yet. But once I start assembling them, I'm gonna do a video. I did 2 of each of the PTG CF08, and then 2 in the cheaper brand, the PE CF18, I think is the number. And that one you anneal for like 10 hours in the oven or whatever. So I annealed 2 of these, so I can't wait to test them out.
How far are you from the border?
I'm like 15-20 minutes away from the border.
How often do you come to the U.S.? Every month?
Never. I never go to the U.S.
Why?
I never go to the U.S.
He doesn't like the U.S.
In 2000, I went to the United States, the border, with a little bit of resin in a pipe when I was smoking weed. So they won't allow me in, and basically I just haven't gone back.
Let me ask you the ultimate question. Are you glad that Trudeau's gone?
Of course. Of course,
I think
everybody
most
is.
Canadians are.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got a on-subject question. I just bought this. I finally got one. What is in your arsenal of post-printing tools? Because I just got one of these doohickeys. I forget what you call it. It's got the
Deburring tool.
A deburring tool. Love them.
It's a deburring tool.
Everybody's got to have that.
Everybody got to have them, yeah.
Well, I finally got one. Okay, so so do you
Took
have
you
any
long
other
enough.
tools in your arsenal for cleaning?
The fucking one with the 2 kids.
What else does people have for cleaning?
Heat gun is really nice. What else?
Heat gun, yeah. Oh, I got one for you, Kenny.
I'm talking about for cleanup.
Yeah.
Heat gun. Get rid of wisps, cobwebs.
Supports
I have one of
remove
these.
easier too with heat.
There you go, Kenny. Yeah. Oh, Tor's got. I got the exact same one, Tor. Exact
Oh
same
yeah,
one.
it's nice to just clean up. Get some.
Yep.
What was that, Tor?
It's a little.
It's like it's
Dremel.
cheap Dremel.
Oh, okay.
Cheap
Yeah, I see it. I
A
see it.
generic Dremel. I have one of those
Yeah.
too.
Ardell.
Yeah. Yeah, exact same model. Amazon special. With the light on it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, now this is coming real handy for me.
Yeah, that's scraper.
The nice scraper blade from Lowe's. This thing is
If
perfect.
you're just getting into 3D printing, the number one thing you need, the first thing you got to buy, you need a big trash can.
Yes, trash can and a
Zach showing
deburring
off
tool.
his, so yeah. Mine came
I'll
with
be
the
using
blades,
that
and yeah, I got it from
here in a second.
Amazon.
And have Band-Aids.
You
You
know,
need
I've been seeing
Band-Aids.
these things, but I never had one. I've been doing it by hand, and I've been doing it with a razor, just a razor blade.
Oh yeah, no. Once you go deburring, you'll never go back. And then what's weird is, they don't really give these out anymore with new printers.
No,
they used to give them out on all the Enders and all the
Yeah,
Neptunes,
I got
everything
got
back
like
in the
a half
day.
dozen of
Everyone
those.
has the blue
I
hand.
got
I
tons of
used,
these.
last time I used those, Dave, was last night in the bedroom clipping my nails.
I used the same thing from a thumbnail the other day. I was sitting there going like this.
I got the same ones.
Everybody's got the blue ones, yeah.
The problem is the spring mine broke on
The
mine.
spring
so
will go
now-
back. Exactly. That little spring back
I
here
lose
goes
the
bad on
spring when I throw
everybody's.
them out, yeah.
I
like
like these.
these.
They sent everybody the bad ones.
They sent everybody the bad ones.
Mine have the full
And these
one.
things. And these things.
And I use that, Kenny, on my resin printer, my uniformation. I have one of those.
Yeah, definitely never use on those in the FPN printer. I 3D print my scrapers for my dad. Man.
Actually, what was the name of the company that had a red handle? It was an L shape. I used it on my 3D printers for many years. I don't know where it is right now.
Yeah, I know which one that you mean, Jerry.
It's got a paper thin blade on it. It's got a red handle. Getting under your
I know what you're talking about, Jerry. I used to have one. I don't know where the hell it went.
It's a brand
Actually,
name.
need to use this right now.
And since I have flex plates, I don't use it no more.
All right, and here's the reason why I got on this question, or on this subject. With these parts I'm making, because I started over on my top hat from SVOA.
Oh, wow.
On some of my parts, I get
this right here.
wow.
Yep.
Anyways, on some of my parts, I get that stringy stuff. I get a little worried about pulling that, because if you get to pulling it too much, you actually rip off the outer wall. So how do
Right
you
there,
guys
Kenny.
sort of-
Yeah, clip it or melt it.
what,
Good old
when it's
butane
stringy?
torch. Just get a good old butane torch. So say you have some strings here, you just take a butane torch and you want to kiss it. And what I mean by kiss it is like that. Just like that. And that'll take care of all your little strings.
You can use that in the shower too if you don't want to use a razor blade.
And that's another good one in case you want another idea for you, Kenny. A no clogger.
But burn hair
anytime,
smells pretty bad.
yeah, anytime you get a jam, this no clogger comes in real handy because it's got a good handle on it compared to the other ones. So I know
Yeah.
Creality has one called a poke, but this one I've had for almost 2 years now, and works like a charm.
4 millimeter, obviously,
Yeah,
right?
I've got something similar for
Yeah.
clock.
Yeah, we
I got
saw
something
those at
similar.
TH3.
I have an Allen.
And I did this a while
shit.
for cleaning your nozzle. I have bought this. I don't know if you guys ever bought a tube of this stuff where it's just clear.
The acupuncture?
No, man. It's just strands.
Oh, it's
clear out your
nylon.
nozzle. You clear out your nozzle.
Oh, purge filament.
Yeah.
You're talking about the cleaning filament.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never
I got
tried
it.
it.
I have like a whole roll. What is it? 250 grams of it. That's just been sitting forever. Never use it.
Right.
Well, it comes in handy once in a blue moon.
I think I've used it to size something to make sure that the diameter was correct. That's the only thing I really used it for.
What else? I mean, people got skates.
Yep.
Yeah, having a box of skateboard bearings on hand is nice.
Yeah.
Box of M3x8s. Best size ever.
M3x8, yes. Good Lord, don't remind me. I'm almost out again of my M3x8. I just ordered another bunch. Oh.
All right, that little sander was great for doing the stealth burner fan.
Yep.
Getting those nubs off. All right.
M3x8s.
So that's pretty crazy news about the Benchy's that happened. I ended up doing a 2-color Benchy with the AMS. I think it turned out pretty cool.
Good.
But,
nice.
Yeah, it's weird news about the Benchy.
I mean, I understand it. It sucks, but it is what it is.
I haven't heard about it until you guys mentioned it.
Yeah,
Neither.
it's a big
I haven't
thing
either.
going on.
I've been watching the fires.
I feel like there's gonna be
the Benchy revolt.
The Benchy revolt.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna take it.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit too late since they've been around forever for anybody trying to all of a sudden say, no, you can't do that.
All it's gonna take is somebody to get their lawyer friend involved to just say, like, get this annulled because it's been too long.
Yeah, true.
It's
And then the
trademark
community
versus
will own
copyright. They don't have to defend it. They don't want to, but they can defend it whenever they do.
The Benchy holds all of the old wires that I've replaced off the boron.
What's that, 250 or 300%?
This is 275 because it wouldn't be able to fit on the 300. I
minutes?
have a 300. I do have a 300, but my 300's got a damaged bow on it because the filament got jammed on it. But I do have a 300.
We sent that to Printopia and filled it up with lifesavers, and everybody loved it.
See, I do have the big monster one, but yeah, the bow started. There was an issue with the. There was an issue with the Neptune 4 when we first had it with the extruder, and we got to the corner here, and it just wasn't extruding. So this whole thing was just all under extruded, where you could just snap it off. But yeah, that's. I think this was 750 some kilograms, and I thought I had enough on the roll. So obviously I did not.
Rainbow top hat.
Yep.
A hairy Benchy would be funny, but a fuzzy Benchy would be kind of cool too.
Fuzzy skin Benchy, interesting.
Yeah. I did a video years ago on my channel about the differences in different specs you can do with fuzzy skin. And I think you can do some like really wild stuff with fuzzy skin to a point where you can make it almost like hair.
Kenny,
so,
I sent you a message earlier. Did you get it? The link and the code?
You mean in chat?
Polymaker, I sent it to you right after you want it.
You sent it my email, or where would you send it to?
PM, like we always talk. Facebook, Messenger. Link in the code should be there.
Tor, mine's already on the printer, so I'm still ahead of you. It's already attached.
I've been building mine for 5 hours, now.
Oh,
I have a bed on. I have the hot end made,
So too
and
soon,
it's getting
Dave.
assembled right now.
Damn.
Well, everything technically is in there and ready to go. I just got to make it move. Once
He's
it
got the
moves, it's ready to go.
lazy bones.
All my
Find it,
everything's
Kenny?
aligned. I've
Sounds
got it
good.
racked. We're
It's
ready
from
to
me
go.
to you.
I see Edge, I see Zany, and then I see Edge under private.
Not private like stream chat. Private message
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I sent it to you on Messenger. I'm looking at it.
Oh, Facebook,
Facebook.
Messenger.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant in here. Okay.
No,
I'll get it.
Facebook Messenger. Yeah, Facebook Messenger. I wouldn't if I posted in here and somebody else could grab it.
Got a cartographer.
Oh, that's true.
Orange.
Okay.
Yeah, Kenny, I would have got a free roll of Polymaker.
And then Dan just don't talk to us for a while, thinking he'll probably forget about it.
That's one thing I do hate. Besides, it's tragic about the fires, but man, they had to name one of the fires.
Thank you. Well, there's
like
another
Kenneth
piece.
Fire.
Should be another
Man.
Where is this?
I mean,
So
it's burning in
around-
neighborhoods.
A max. We're missing a piece.
Oh,
Printed planes.
sweet.
It's a cover max.
I need to print some planes. I just don't
Yeah.
have anywhere to really take off. Man.
This is like very small. This is only 600 millimeter or whatever. No, 600 centimeter. I think they go by.
Well, you got that from-
It's only like a 3S small little plane. So I use the PTG carbon fiber for the hull, and then everything else
Okay.
is just PLA Max with like one layer, so it's one wall and everything like that, and 5% infill or 2% infill, I think it is.
Take care, Montana Maker.
One of my friends has.
I think I'm back up.
He just got the lightweight PLA to play with.
Mhm. I've got lightweight PLA. I can't stand it. It's too fuzzy and too stringy.
I don't have that problem.
Here you go, Dave. Here's one for you.
Is that your own design or downloaded it?
No, that one's a downloaded one.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't designed my own planes, but there's a bunch of good ones out there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that one's neat.
That's a big plane.
Yeah, this is actually an Antonov, but and
That's
the
just the
back
model,
fins.
though, right?
Yeah, this is just the model, and it does have the fins which are over there.
Cool.
But this one I've never completely finished it. One of these days.
Voron.
It's like the Voron. This will get done one day. This one will get done.
I feel you.
part of
He's
the
got a
problem
Cobra Max that
is
he hasn't worked on in a year.
I have ADHD.
show
Leave
it.
me alone.
I'm in the middle of a no-fly zone.
Ah,
Oh wow.
got to go for our drive.
Yeah,
With all the
And
best
there's no
stuff
real-
will drive away.
yeah. I can go fly the small drones down at the park or just
Yeah.
off the porch, and that's fine.
Right.
It's any planes or anything, I would have to get authorization.
Oh my God, Kegel's in chat.
Hey, Kegel, tell Dave how about that
Kegel has
Voron?
followed me for months now. and keeps harassing me about my Voron.
I think we all need someone harassing us about
Oh
our board.
God, yes.
Next, we can harass Dave about the Cobra Max. He hasn't worked on that in
No,
a year.
the Cobra Max is after the Voron.
Yeah,
And
I hope
that's a
that's what he
whole-
said.
that's a
I don't want to say it's harassment. We gotta say it's encouragement, right?
Exactly, it's encouragement.
I encourage him every day.
My screen here.
The problem is,
I've been
there's just-
encouraging him all stream, and still getting mine done.
so the problem is I have too many printers and there's too many upgraded parts that are just add-ons. So that becomes
what I
an issue.
heard?
Somebody goes,
You know
"Hey,
what that
You know
means?
what I just heard?
Get rid of some.
I heard a grown man cry. That's what I just
TK
heard.
3D,
it is whining like a little
3D
baby."
print. Just
Wow,
sent these to my
that's cool.
Discord. Sandy, here.
That's nice.
That zombie hedgehog?
TK's 3D
Ah.
print sent these. Looks
Zombie
like
hedgehog.
Slate.
Zombie.
TK, is that Slate?
Aw.
It's your grown man cry, huh? Okay.
This is nice.
Buffalo.
No more Nikita.
So Dave,
Yeah,
are
it
you
tastes
a
good.
are you a starter of projects and finisher of none?
I am a starter of projects that can be done in a day and finisher of none that take longer than a day. That's the best way of saying it.
What does he use to carve slate? That's amazing.
That's nice.
That was a laser
I
engraver.
built
really?
my
Either
Crucial
diode or fiber.
MK3S took me a month.
I need a laser that does that. That's amazing.
Carved slate.
I'm down. Sign me up. S1 Ultra Fiber.
That's nice.
Very nice.
Looks great, TK.
How long did that take?
Yeah, it would take a while
Longest
burning
day
that
of
out.
Zoron.
Oh,
Probably a couple hours, depending on which one.
He probably got that done in a day.
He probably did. It took a lot less time than me.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Right. It'll get done. And it'll be like a huge thing too. Watch. I'll have it done.
He'll print and he'll go,
No,
I'm
no,
sorry, your
gonna
board
do
has
it. That's
failed.
what it's gonna do. When it starts working, I'm gonna have a random live stream and just say, call it a surprise live. And that way it'll just
2
be
or 3
like,
hours.
yeah.
And then
Snap
you
it up and
don't,
say,
don't
hey,
finish
works.
it.
And then I
Hey.
go, look, it print. Oh, wait, it
maybe,
doesn't.
maybe it'll be done tonight.
It won't finish a benchy or something. I'll be like, yeah, it's printing. Watch me do the Voron cube. It just dies on me halfway through.
Life has ended.
I'm like, this live is over. Just rage quit right on. I'm done with this. I do.
And maybe I need to try to build again and show Dave how to do it. Not rat rig, man. Because I had to order some stuff today off of Amazon. I just happened to look at all my stuff I blew in that rat rig for with Big Tree Tech. Man, I wanted to cry.
I'd recalibrate, but that's just me.
I mean,
So-
and I also bought some Big Tree Tech off of eBay. You know.
Dave,
I
do you
would
get
also
lost?
recalibrate.
Do you get lost
Always.
in the build?
Oh my God, yes.
This
The
stuff,
sheet,
this
I don't
stuff
even, I didn't even
intimidates
print it.
the F out of me. Like, I look at it and I'm blind. It's like,
And again, my problem was I wanted to be all I can do this cheap and get all the parts self-sourced. So all of the guides, none of them match all of my parts. So it's just I'm winging it. It's like, okay, I know this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, and then I use Esoterical's guide. I've been through like 14 different build guides with this thing.
You have people helping you.
And I got people
I
like,
will say the one thing that kind of set me off and that I found that I got the LDO build and I wasn't jived to the information that LDO has their own build guide.
Yep.
So I kind of wasted a lot of material and time with other parts for other builds of the Voron. So
Kind of like this stupid little project with the top hat. Had I had a Big Tree Tech 5 version 1.2, I would be fine. The 1.2 for the ports are halfway in the back of the card. The 1.15 inch screen, the ports are right on the edge. And that's where I was fighting. I was fighting the edge ports. So yeah, the stupidest thing can mess up your project.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah, I had an underpowered PSU out of the kit. I needed that didn't come with a Pi. Well, the Pi was a BTT that didn't work that well. So then I went with the Pi 5, which somebody says is overkill, which apparently I just could have got a Pi 3 for what I'm using. And now I'm sitting here looking at this octopus going, why not upgrade to a Leviathan? That's the problem. It's a never ending, let's put something else on this thing.
Yeah.
Where I could have
Or
just bought the
put some money
kit.
in bank
And the first
put some
time I
money in
built
bank and save it for future projects or car repairs or your home or something, rather than keep buying printer stuff all the time.
I know nothing of what you speak, Jerry. I'm an addict. I cannot listen to you at this point. Sorry.
Hey, and when I first started the rat rig, I had to go with some of the most expensive parts when I first started. Because like I told you, 5160, so that means 2 power supply.
Yeah.
They had to be, of course, Meanwell, top of line.
Mm-hmm.
I had, for my hot end, I had the Mosquito.
Beatles.
You know, so, I mean, all that stuff added up real quick.
Yeah.
Now, but that also adds good quality though to your build, and so you can get an Ender 3
Somebody
base
on
and trick it
Facebook
out.
Marketplace, and they get it from you at a fraction of what you got into it. Which was not my only downfall. I could have set my own price, but I just wanted
Josh,
it.
I know nothing of what you speak of. I know nothing about switching an ender and taking the base ender and making it into something ridiculous. I don't know anything about that at all.
Where's your recreator?
This is my Neo, my little baby Neo, my first baby ever.
And
I said I would never change it.
I still wish I had my Ender 3 Max. That thing was my workhorse for a long time.
Marketplace, buy another one.
Nah, it's too outdated.
It's once you get it tuned in, it's just so hard to let it go.
Yeah.
We got a flood. We got another market flood. You know, it fluctuated, and with bamboo, everyone's dropping, going that way. Even the people that are like, yeah, I like to tinker. Well, cool. Now you can tinker, but you still have a reliable printer on the backside. So.
Yeah. I put a lot of time into my
Discord. You're on Discord on Polymaker, right? Off Axis?
Me, yeah.
Yeah, you're on Discord in Polymaker, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're the one who posted in Lithuanian. Yeah. I did some tests about it, and it did not work out very well. The blue, which color was it now? I posted it in the chat over there in Discord. Have a look, and only 2 pictures came out of 3.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm digging this tool. You know what?
Out of 4.
Oh, the deburring tool? They're nice.
Yeah, if you go the wrong direction, it tends to dig in. So you got to go the correct direction with it.
I did, when I was shopping for it, I did see that there was different, like shorter blade part and longer. Is there any benefit in getting the whole set, or just stick with one?
That looks really cool, Matt German. That looks really neat.
I've never needed more than the one that I have. It's always worked fine.
I have replacement blades, but I don't have like variations. I just have the standard blade.
Some places it won't get into, then I just use a razor knife.
For the deburring?
And my thumb, yeah. Like you're peeling an apple to get in a tight spot.
This is second blade in 2 years. You almost never change them.
You're using it on plastic. It holds up pretty well.
Yeah, these things will last forever.
I don't know if I've ever replaced a blade. I don't know if mine ever came with extra blades or not. And if they did, I would have lost them because God knows where they'd be.
I bought 2 sets.
And filler filaments, anything that's going to be abrasive to your nozzle, it's going to be abrasive to that blade.
Now these are hardened steel blades on these deburring tools, though.
Yeah, this came with like 10 blades.
Yeah, it came with 10 blades, and then I stupidly bought an extra set thinking I'd eat through them. So only reason why I changed mine was I dropped it and it snapped.
When I ordered my X1C, I bought a ton of extra parts. I'm like, why? They're still sitting. I've never used them.
Yep.
I mean, other than a hot end, obviously you'd use or a heater or something.
One day.
And then the wiper that has the roller that bobs back and forth, I've never changed it out for the one that's like on the newer machines. It's for a little pad where it wipes the nozzle. It seems to work, so I've never changed it out. Yes, once in a while I get a little piece of filament randomly laying on the bed, but I've never, worried about it.
Speaking of that, the Q1 Pro has an issue with theirs. It's a felt pad. It's just a little felt pad that it rubs on, but it's connected the connections are so bad it snapped off. It's actually plastic and snapped off, and apparently it's an issue they know about, but they haven't come up with an actual. Here's the replacement for it. If it breaks again, call us, kind of thing. So not happy. I'm running mine without it, so I just end up with this long string at the beginning that I just kind of pull right before it starts printing, rather than even bother with it.
Oh, your box turtle chewy. Oh, cool.
Hey, does anybody want to buy a bottle of Bedweld? I have a bottle of Bedweld if you need it.
Dewey, you lucky bastard. I'm still waiting for West 3D to ship mine.
Yeah, I try to find videos on YouTube about the box turtle. I like watching people's content, and there isn't much on there.
It's still pretty new. That's what this build is for. It's 350, so I'm going to put the box turtle on this so I have the most build area I can.
If I built one and put it on the SVO8, what do I have to do in software to make it all work?
I think you might have to flash it to mainline Clipper to be able to use it on the SVO8. So it would be a process to get it switched over on the SVO8. That's why I'm doing it on the Boron.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a working Boron?
Ah!
That's my working Boron. I have two more over here behind me that are working Borons. Two V0s, LDO 300, and this is going to be my Seaboard 350.
You hear that,
Right. Well, guess what? Here's mine. I can beat this all together. Ready? I
Every
have
3
more
minutes it
working
goes
printers
by.
than everybody else. There you go. I have more working printers than everybody else right now.
Do you really?
At one
I
time,
have
I had like
28.
15 to 18 running, but I didn't do it very often. Most of them were like Ender 3s a long time ago.
We have
I had a ton of
28 that physically can run at this minute. I've printed all Santa Clauses with them just to verify. We printed 28 Santa Clauses. Technically, it was supposed to be 29. One printer didn't work. But it's 28 printers printing right now.
I currently
that can
have
print.
and only want to have the 3 printers behind me up and running, but I haven't printed nothing in a few weeks because I got too much stuff.
Yeah,
If
that's
I
the
count
same thing.
personal machines, I have 7. If I count work machines, I have probably over 70.
Holy shit.
You're counting work, though. These are just here in the shop. So there's no work here.
And they need to be in the same state, Tor. They need to be in the same
There you go.
state.
You have to be in the same building.
Yeah.
I've got
And
32.
have special needs. Like the Q1 Pro, I don't use that
32.
except for
Hey,
engineering
Tor,
development. There's no
have
point.
you ever been to your work yet? Have you ever visited your work yet?
I have not. Tim and I met the first time at Rocky Mountain last year.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, before
We'll be
that,
there this year.
you were kind of camera shy. Now.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
We'll be at Rocky Mountain this year.
Liar. Just like that
I just
moron
wanna
be
go.
done too.
Hey, we were at Rock. we
I'll
were
be
at
there. I
every
don't know if
festival
Dave will be
except
there,
for
but I'll be
Midwest
there.
last year. So and Smurf, and then we
Hey,
plan to
Terry.
be at all 3 this year.
Terry,
Who's
just so
buying-
you
who's buying
know,
lunch
I think there
at
should be a
Rocky
rule.
Mountain?
If that Voron doesn't work, he doesn't go. I'm just throwing that out there.
No.
No,
The
because then
rule-
she doesn't
That's
go.
actually a good
it's-
idea.
Because then she
If it's
doesn't
not
go.
I can
done,
go. I could just get
if
somebody to
it's
pick me
not
up from the
done,
airport.
Dave buys lunch.
Dave
No,
buys
I have
lunch.
already. Remember, Zany's already got me for the 0.2 millimeter nozzles.
But yeah, that's zany. Everybody else wants something different. So if you don't finish it, you
I
already
want
promised
lunch.
Zany yes.
I want lunch if you don't finish it.
Okay.
Lord.
Dave, now you see.
Well, I gotta get Kenny lunch
Now you
stuff.
Kenny lunch.
Kenny's gonna be spooning with Zach the whole
He
time.
just wants lunch, that's all.
Spooning with Zach.
They're gonna be spooning. They'll have time to feed each other.
They're just sharing a room together.
That's what they're saying. They're sharing a room together. I want to see who comes out smiling the next
We're sharing
day.
a room together.
Yeah, but I'm married to you. There's no excuse for Kenny and Zach.
Hey, remember, I am married, okay?
That don't mean-
and I told
Hey.
you how old she is.
Hey, it doesn't.
She likes some of the stuff I
What?
make, but she's not into making it.
No
She's not
comment.
into our
You should
hobby.
tell your wife to come say hi on camera.
Whatever you say, Kenny.
She's not
Whatever
interested.
you say.
If you sleep in the same room with me, you need a clothespin and earplugs.
You do. Dave has sleep apnea, so you can imagine what I go through.
I got it too. That's part of my VA money.
Jeez.
Just a slight snore.
I get
Slight
paid
my
to have
ass.
sleep apnea.
I've learned to
Paid
bring
have
Swipe my
sleep
butt.
apnea.
It was only
David,
registered.
Swipe my
It
butt.
was only registered at 89 decibels.
Hey, everybody, just so you know, you're going to a 3D printing convention where companies are now using CPAP machines to cool these printers, so no excuses.
Yep.
No excuses. Get your CPAP while you're there.
Get your CPAP.
Can you tell
Yep.
Dave? Can you tell Dave how important it is to wear a CPAP when you sleep?
Oh,
if you have sleep apnea, because he
Here we
doesn't
go.
understand that.
I understand it.
I've been on a machine since 2000. I've been on it for 25 years.
And it makes you feel good when you wake up, probably, other than
I
not
put
wearing
that
it
thing
at
on
all.
like it's second nature. But what mask do you got is the big question.
It's the one for the nose only. It goes up the nose, around the
that's
face
it?
this way.
He
and
doesn't
that's
wear it.
yeah.
He does not wear
It's
it
just very uncomfortable.
at all.
So I don't normally wear
Get
it.
the P10 and you'll thank me.
Hey, Terry.
Oh, what is it?
P10.
Huh?
A P10.
Terry, so
okay.
he
Just
says wearing the
nostril, that's
mask
it.
is uncomfortable. I have an idea for you. At night, tonight, when he's sleeping, every time he snores, punch him in the nuts. Every time.
Oh, I try to push him
He
off
wants
the
to
bed.
complain about how uncomfortable it is to wear the mask. He'll wake up uncomfortable every time he lets out a snore. 'Cause you'll be,
I roll. I roll him on his stomach.
She rolls me over. She'll
You know,
roll me right over.
When I was in the hospital, they would come in the room if I took off my oxygen. For some reason, they knew I took it off.
They got cameras.
No, it wasn't my camera, but some kind of a monitor they had on me. They knew I didn't have it on.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
pressure
because your
him.
oxygen levels go down.
Could be.
Yeah.
Come on, puppies. Come on. Come on.
Crazy.
Surprise!
hey, Dave, if you
surprise.
get punched in the nuts tonight, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's all your fault, then. It's okay.
That's all right. It might be incentive to get you to get that boron done, because you won't be able
It
to
will
sleep.
be. I'll be done with it.
They're like, damn woman, damn
I'll
woman.
be like, this woman's done hurt me. I guess I gotta go downstairs and finish this
Dave,
project.
if I can do it, you can do it. If it's, I know yours is probably bigger, but
I got the it's a 350. It's a 350 just sitting there looking at me.
Actually, Zach, that's got the bigger rod, so.
Yes, Zach has the bigger rods, and I got my little puny rods over here.
He
But I got a
used
bigger helmet than he does.
He used the little.
He
used the
admitted
little
it.
rods.
I've got the bigger helmet.
See, I didn't want to overcompensate.
But he does have bigger rods than you.
Where do you get the
It's not about the
Etsy.
size of the rod. It's about the size
It's
of the
an
helmet,
Etsy
okay?
one, but it's a
Okay.
artistic
Well,
rendering,
guys,
so it's
I've been-
different than the original Chaplin.
I think I'm going to rate out. I've been streaming for 3 hours, 36 minutes. We still got 28 people watching. I'm going to rate in the Maker Deck on Twitch.
I'll make her deck. Okay.
The party's
I would rate it
over.
a little bit.
I'm gonna continue on my
And
Voron build, so
we'll
I
be
can have
back
it done
next
by
Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific.
Dave stream.
Let's see, Tor. We'll see tonight if you finished yours before
So,
me.
everybody
Remember, I'm
on
calling
Twitch,
Jeremy.
You have an awesome day. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you very much for coming by. We'll be back next
going out to
Saturday,
eat.
12 p.m.
Thanks,
Pacific.
guys.
And Dave
Have a
will
good one,
probably be
everyone.
streaming tonight. Everybody on
11
camera, thank you all so much for being
11:59.
here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And everybody, I hope you have a great week, great weekend. Here goes the rate now on Twitch. Everybody on YouTube, have an awesome day. Thank you, guys. Take care now.